but now we have to start recording. But,
should I start or you should start it?
Is that a question? Hey people, what's going on? It's another episode of What's on My Brain. I'm your host, AC Slater.
What it do is your boy comedian Wats. And good evening, it's John Cox reporting live from Nigger News. Early today, 2 crackheads died fighting over a syringe. Just give it up. Donald Trump's brother dies at 71. Like, who gives a fuck? In other news, Cat Williams has to be protected at all times. If you have not seen the latest Supreme ad, I advise everybody to go watch it. Cat Williams needs our protection. In other news, in Dolly Homes and Roger Gardens, a cookout was broken up by the fucking pigs. Can a nigga this have a red glizzy without fucking our shit up? Come on! In other news, bogies are now $1.75.
Got us a special guest on here. Not a shot at Lemon Drop. But really our first female guest. You know what I'm saying? Because Lemon Drop was one of the niggas.
Yeah, she was one of the niggas though, but she's still a female though.
Yeah.
We got one of our Nubian princes over here.
I don't care. This guy just asked her what she's wearing because she smells good. But go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Hey, it's Voice of Myra. You can find me on Instagram. I am Voice of Myra. On Facebook, I'm Myra Woods. Rapper, singer, all that.
I'm gonna tag your YouTube channel on here too, because I'm one of your new followers now. I had checked you out, and you know it's good to have you on here. We don't have too many women representing. We trying to do it more. Yeah. Female guests. We want them. You know, I try to reach out to them, but it's kind of hard. I ain't gonna lie, because it ain't too many females doing actually something.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, maybe hair and stuff like that, but. Yeah.
But no, we gonna get there. We gonna find y'all. We gonna bring it on. But you feel me? We had a lot of dudes on our podcast. We like, all right, fuck it, let's switch it up. Bring somebody on.
Right.
I mean, like you rap and you doing your thing. Like where you trying to go with it right now? Like.
Honestly, I mean, right now I'm just I'm going with the flow of things. I'm really just letting God use me for real. Like it's not, you know, like at first when I first started doing music, it was like, you know, this is what I'm doing and I'm going to the top. And it's not that my mindset changes, the fact that, you know, reality is what it is and I'm about to be 30. You know what I'm saying? And it's not to say, you know, like look at 2 Chainz, I think it was, he blew up in his like 40s, right?
Late 30s.
Yeah, late 30s. You know what I'm saying?
He came out at like 20 something, but
like
20 until he came out of the studio.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, like what's meant for you is meant for you. So it's just going to be a thing like that. But in the same sense, it's like, I got a lot of stuff going on. I got a lot of talents and stuff like that. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. So that being said, it's like my music, I haven't put nothing out since, like before the pandemic started, like right when the pandemic started. Like I haven't put anything out since then, but since then, you know, I just been going like 1,000% with my business. You know what I'm saying? I have a hair business. I'm a cosmetologist. Like you know what I'm saying? So. I'm just, it's a lot of things that I'm doing.
You call that a bob, what you got right here?
This is a bob. This is a 5x5 wig bob.
That is a bob.
This is a bob.
What would you call this?
Right.
What is that?
A piece of shit?
Garbage.
Yo, change me up, yo, after this time.
But no, I just do a lot. I rap, I sing, I do hair, sell hair, do action.
But the more you do, the better chance you got to get somewhere.
So either way, we gonna fucking eat. Okay?
Right.
Keep applying pressure on you motherfuckers next, man. You know what I mean? Keep doing your thing.
All right, I got one more question before we jump in on my first topic. What is your opinion of the music right now? Do you like the music that's coming out now? Do you support the people that's rapping? Also, it's a 2-part question. What do you feel about women in rap? Because to me personally, I feel women in rap don't get the same fair shot. I like to hear them rap. You know what I'm saying? And sex sells, don't get me wrong. I mean, sex sells like motherfucker.
You know what? I hear that a lot too. I hear like a lot of like people that are on. Like I was just listening to the Cardi B interview about the wet ass pussy song.
Yeah.
And like you know, when
she said when she put out, take care, be careful. She got backlash because they wasn't expecting that.
I just hear a lot of people say what you're saying, like in the industry that are successful and the people that are not in the industry or whatever the case is. I don't really think it's hard. Like I really don't. I think that sex sells, and when it might be hard or more difficult for people that don't have that sex appeal.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you have that sex appeal, if you got that image, and you got the talent, I don't really think it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Okay.
I don't
Just say you're a beautiful woman, right? But you got bars, but your face is there, your body is there, but you don't want to show that all. I just want to show like, yo, I'm on these niggas' level of rapping. But that's the double standard. Like they can't just show I can rap. I gotta show some kind of sex appeal.
Hold on, why you say that they have to show that? What if a lot of girls like to be pretty just to be pretty?
Yeah.
I know some girls.
Some females, they like you don't go out, like I don't go outside and be like, oh, let me put this on. Let me like, this is just literally who I am. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just a certain way.
Well,
like,
you take a selfie early in the morning with no makeup, no lip gloss.
Yes.
You're like, yo, this is me.
Yes.
Okay,
It's social media. So many pictures of like regular, because naturally I look good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just a natural thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
Without the makeup,
without the makeup.
With the makeup is better.
Exactly.
That's what you're saying.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
right.
So that's just an add-on, but it's like you just are who you are, and a lot of people be thinking like, oh, y'all females be doing this to get attention. Like, I don't be half naked to get attention. I be half naked because that's where I want to be.
Oh, right.
Like I want to dress like.
And
this.
I never understood that. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of dudes probably don't. I never really understood it.
Understood what?
What you're saying.
What?
That some girls that's just how they is.
I
They like to look good.
Maybe,
You can't,
I mean,
because
with my body after this, I want to be naked. I want to show off some
Well,
cleavage.
if
I was naked
built,
when I come out.
listen, if I was built like a model, you think I'll be wearing a shirt ever?
I'm sorry. I see.
It'll be the winter time and I'm naked under my jacket.
You know what's crazy?
I just want to take a picture where this is covered and I'm showing I see a picture.
No,
That was a 24 inch?
no, that was a 40 inch.
I was
Thank you.
I
But-
forgot to
I don't know.
No, but
oh shit! But go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, but on some shit though, like okay, so you see like some of the things that how I am, like my videos, my pictures, and cases, and it's like me and my granddad, like we close as hell, like talk all the time, regular shit or whatever, and it's like my family be hating some of them, so they see a picture, they running my granddad, my wrong face, like this, that, and third. So check this, it got like so they do that not knowing really how close we are. So like I call him like, Papa, just warning you, just took a picture on the car. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it got to the point where like before he just he'll just like whatever the case is, and we'll talk about it, but it is what it is. So it got to the point where he's just like, Myra, like I know who you are, and that's who you are. And that, like, and it even helped me realize that's who I am. Like, what the fuck? That's who I am.
That's what kind of support people need. Like, I mean, like,
But
with the
it's not even that though. It's not even that. You know what it is? It's men. I'm gonna be honest. Because like I said, I didn't understand it, but I think because the girl I'm with now, it kind of helped me understand that. Mm-hmm. You just want to be pretty. Okay, that's cool. I can't go against that.
But you know what else is crazy too? And I mean, I just go off of vibes. I go off of, that. And I'm sure people say whatever they say. And that part I really don't give a fuck about. Yeah. But I'm respected. I'm well respected. You're not going to hear my name in the streets. This one and that one ain't going to be able, like, nah, none of that. With my phone going to sit on the fucking car. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the difference. Because you got people that is not really taking pictures like that or feel as comfortable or not even as comfortable, but that's just not what they like to do. And they really out here playing. I'm not out here playing. I'm gonna take my pictures and I'm gonna be respected, and that's just who I am.
Okay,
what's up?
I respect that.
Yeah,
that was great. Speaking of out here playing,
now
let's talk about this.
Please, before we get to your topic, because she made a good point about the people on Facebook, like your family on Facebook. Mm-hmm. Like I dropped a skit that was like 2 years ago. My dad didn't see it 2 years ago.
Right.
And I had my son in one of my videos probably saying some wild shit. Mm-hmm. So he comments on it, like, raise my grandson up better than this.
The right way.
And he gonna put your dad. Basically,
he put a signature on the Facebook.
I don't know how he did that, but he said.
Remember you used to be able to do that on your phone when you text
Yeah,
somebody?
but
and
he
then
was
got a little
like, he
sign?
said, your dad. I said, this nigga here.
Maybe put his name at the top.
Yeah, like I don't see Moses. Like,
Right.
come on, man.
Oh, that's crazy because both of your parents is crazy. 'Cause
Yeah,
your
like my
just-
mom
oh.
would jump on my shit and say something like, yo, you don't need to be doing that because
We took a picture together for the pod. You know, we was at a cookout or something, and he had a bottle in his hand. I had a bottle in my hand. No, I had no bottle.
yeah.
His mom commented on there, "Do something better with yourself."
I'm like, mom, like,
He wasn't
I'm
even
only
drinking it.
flexing what the dude say. Relax. Like, the fuck is going on? Like, but it's like, yeah, family members, man, especially the older ones. Like, you know what I mean? The ones that just so they want you to just live by this code or this strict line and shit.
I never really really honestly, they don't like. I come off as a firecracker, which I'm calming down,
Okay.
but they don't really bring it to me. They'll call my granddad. You know what I'm saying? Like just recently, and it's crazy that you said that, but it's like just recently, people from like wherever that I barely see. My granddad's brother called me, and you know, and I just felt in my spirit he was calling for some bullshit. I just knew it. You know what I'm saying? And he just called and he just said, first, I just want to say congratulations. So I already knew he's all this congratulations, positive things, but I seen you on Facebook and you just need to calm down and this, that, and third. I said, Uncle Jerry, with all due respect, I got this. Okay? I'm well respected. And I'm well respected, okay?
Right.
So stay where you at.
You should've told
and
us
I'm
for a
stay where I'm
reason.
at.
You should've
And
told
that's with all due respect.
you
And you
should've
won't
told
get that one time.
Right.
Don't call me like that, because guess what? My granddad and anybody that's in my life like that, they don't even, my dad don't even call me like that. You know what I'm saying? My parents don't. And there has been times where, like, sometimes you brought up the Freestyle Friday, like, the majority of my Freestyle Fridays, my dad was there. And I'm talking about sucking and fucking and all types of shit. And my dad just shake his head.
That's the support
My
we
fucking
need for our black women,
daughter.
man.
My fucking daughter.
Get out there, man, support
Look,
us.
I got daughters too, and if they did that, I would support them too.
And
Listen,
I mean, of course,
you
he don't want me to
grown.
rap about that shit. But at the end of the day, like, what the fuck?
You're a grown woman though.
No, because he's looking like, yo, she gonna make it. And I want
Right.
this infinity.
You gonna ride her to the top. Get that dude out.
That's what Papa ain't mad either. Papa said, you got me on that 1978 caddy, right?
I hope I make it. You gonna redo
My
it?
he didn't like that shit at first. He didn't like that shit at
You
first.
see, I want that shit sitting on dubs.
But then you see the talent, like, damn. You know, Myra might take me to the Bahamas a couple times.
Yeah.
She get on.
He listen,
They know your talent.
He
Yeah,
knows.
look.
He knows.
They trying to get you up out of here.
Especially my parents. Both of my parents are Scorpios.
Oh,
What's your son?
I'm a Scorpio as well.
Wow.
Scorpio.
I'm the ultimate
How
Scorpio.
the hell?
Ultimate?
Right. Yeah.
Two Scorpio parents with a Scorpio?
Is the son about a Scorpio real?
Yes. That's why they understand. That's why my dad be like, my daughter, man.
My girl
He's
is
right there.
Yeah, my girl's Scorpio.
See?
Yeah,
You ain't gonna leave her. What's your son?
she's Cancer.
Okay. Okay.
But my last 3 girlfriends been Scorpio.
See, we a vibe.
My mama's Scorpio too, though.
Come on, like, all right, that's it.
But I would never like. I don't want nobody like my mama.
Oh.
You don't fuck with me? Oh, I don't know what that is.
My sister,
What you do again?
My sister is an Aquarius. I don't really. I mean, I don't really know y'all like that. I had an Aquarius friend, but I don't really get to.
Rock with
No, you're some weird
For real, you ain't really rock with Aquariuses like that.
Yeah.
I didn't rock with him until we started doing the pod. Really.
Cut it out. I know this nigga.
Cancer.
I knew this nigga for 10 years. He fuck is he talking about? He ain't been around. You'll say anything with a pretty girl here, huh?
Wow.
You piece
I'm
of
not like
shit.
you. We went from drinking. What we drinking?
Tito's.
Tito's to
She
Special
can't-
Patrol.
Cause we ran out of Don Julio.
Oh
We
man,
drink Gulf juice over here.
That's what we drink.
I drink it too,
That's
just
all
not this
juice.
week.
Do you know
I brought you this, right?
That's what Patron mean, right?
I didn't know
It
that.
mean boss.
I drink Patron on a regular,
Pat.
but
Mhm.
Pat Ron.
No, not Pat Ron. Patron.
Oh, Patron.
Yes. Did you go speak Spanish?
A little bit. Poquito.
All right.
I got a little Dominican in my blood.
The first thing that I always wanted, since
Hold
I'm a
on, you know
female,
I'm Liberian Dominican a little bit?
you're 100% Liberian.
Nigga can say anything.
100%. So
You're right.
That don't put up there. That's not making you look Spanish, okay? That's nigga. You hear me? Under the sun and under the great weather.
Go ahead.
Chasing down food for the night. But I got a question. Flats or drums?
We're not going there with that question.
Right now, drums. And I don't know where that changed, yo. I've been a flathead for years. And just recently, it's something about them drums. It get right to the point. I don't gotta get in between them two bones or nothing. It's like right there. Swear to God.
Because you know why I say that? Because you like the second girl drums I met.
See?
I feel like girls like flats because they like little legs that you open up and eat in between.
No, the men don't like flats, and I like flats.
No, you don't. Men like drums.
I like flats, bro.
I relate to a drum.
I like flats.
Even though it's a little weird.
Why does a man want a drum? You know what I'm saying?
It's more chicken.
On some shit, the buffalo wings, I've been liking flats for years. These last few months I've been liking drums, not flats. But on a regular, like a piece of chicken, I used to want legs, and now I don't want legs, I want thighs. Like I changed up the whole meat game on my life.
I'm gonna tell you why. I have a weird fact that I do. But I have a weird fact. I'm gonna tell you why that is in a second. But I always thought that. But that does make sense. Why would I want a drum? A drum is like a man, and a flat is like a woman.
I
just think that in that sense, men relate to the drum better than a woman does.
I'm fucking me a drum down, bro.
Me too.
So
I
now
live in the
you're a
blue
drum
cheese.
person.
Now I'm a drum head.
After 7 years of being a flat, now you drums?
You switch sides?
Who are you, man?
Size on the end.
Nah, flats, man. I fuck with a drum though. It all depends what kind of wings I got. You know what I mean?
Buffalo.
I'm barbecue.
Barbecue?
Fucking
No sauce?
I'm not really a
Or barbecue sauce?
Barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Buffalo.
I like my no sauce just grilled. Like Chuck.
Oh, no sauce at all, just grilled?
No sauce. I hate sauce.
Grill just a little bit of extra sauce.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
It depends if it's fresh. If it's fresh, if they just dump them shits,
Yo,
tell them to throw
is
them
it
in
me
the
or
grill
is
for a
Chuck's
little bit.
wings getting smaller?
What Chuck's you go to?
Hamilton Ave,
Yeah,
best
see,
one.
you gotta go out your one.
I ain't gonna lie. They
Yo,
want
it's
no
more
big
trash.
wing.
No, they not, bro.
They is.
They're classy.
No, they're not. You can't. But
I never been there. It's disgusting.
Hamilton Ave got the best wings in the
wings.
motherfucking town.
They're not the best.
They are.
No. I'm not saying that they're not the best. I'm saying that. In
Oh, you talking about if you want more
Hamilton
portion?
is like a 10.5. You want is like a 10. They're not too far off. Like they're
But
good.
I like
Okay,
a little
I'm listening to
wing.
you.
Because wings is little.
Yeah, and those
Chicken
wings,
is little.
they big as hell. And you
I
don't.
don't want the big ones.
And you no.
They stuffed them.
Yeah,
That's
no.
when they shooting them up with that
Uh-uh.
sodium
Yeah.
sauce.
No, they're not like too big, but they're not fucking
Tiny.
small at
like
That's
them.
why Chuck's give you like 20. You order an 8-piece, they give you 20 because them shits is small as
No,
hell.
because they fuck with us.
Yo,
They roaches.
nah, she's right.
They
You
fuck
might
with us.
go in there and ask for 10.
Everybody
your ass
not
gonna get like
gonna get
14 or 12.
You might
Yo,
not
Yo,
it's more than us. But that's where they add that extra.
They so small.
That's where that you ever see the tax go up?
Yeah, that should go up. This right here. It was signed into this, but I want to do one gotta go because it's a little early. But
Yeah, but
you being a part of music, we're gonna ask, what's the best era of R&B? We got the 80s with Luther, Teddy, Al Green, Marvin Gaye, and Whitney Houston. We got the 90s with Mary J, Aaliyah, R. Kelly, Lauryn Hill, and Erykah Badu. And then we got the 2000s with Beyonce, Usher, Fantasia, Maxwell, and Alicia Keys.
So who gonna rock with 90s?
90s?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm rocking with 90s.
Mary J, Aaliyah, Lauryn Hill.
And why is Maxwell in the 2000s? Wasn't Maxwell like late 90s still though? I understand what I wouldn't play like put him there.
Well, he wouldn't have been over none of these people in here in the 90s era anyway that they put up. Even Kells, I mean.
Even though he's a piece of shit, then they get
He's still Kells, man. Come on, he
Yeah,
makes
that's
some
what
of
I'm
the
saying.
best music. Yes.
Like, you listen to artists.
Name a song better than Step in the Name of Love. It's not. It's hard.
It's major songs better than Step in the Name of Love, and that's a whole fucking dance. Like a bitch not.
That's another
He started that.
That's another. Yeah, that's
You
another
got
cha-cha slide,
Just
man.
the fucking wobble, everything. What? R. Kelly, I was never a fan of R. Kelly. R. Kelly, hell no.
See,
I can believe I can fly.
No, bro, that shit is sad. I don't want to hear that. I was never a fan of R. Kelly, and it's not to say that he's a
You
bad
never was
artist.
a fan.
Never.
Did the thing come out?
No.
Come on.
I was never a fan of R. Kelly like
Listen
that.
to the R. Kelly song.
I was more of a fan, and it's so crazy, and this how my mom should knew I had problems. I was in middle school, and I had fucking posters all over my wall of Avant. He was 30-something years old. I'm too young to even like a fucking
Avant was fire.
I love
give
Avant. I should
Avant
know
was
I
fire.
don't love older men.
Man, with that song, think I'm 40. But think I mean, but when Avant came out with that song,
I
man.
love one. I always
Whereas it was last week, you know, 46.
Huh?
You're 46, you know,
You
right?
turned 46?
I'm 46.
You
Okay.
lying, shut up.
39.
You ain't no
Oh man.
How old are you?
I'm 29. I don't believe you're 30.
You see these bags?
I believe
So,
yeah, I did.
no, I'm playing with you. When Avant came off that song with Avant, man. That song with Avant.
I love Avant.
Oh my God. I went to it.
Avant is
Avant was my nigga,
I
though.
love to see what you look like right now to this day. But I
Oh
love
man.
like I love
I hate
as a young
every
girl.
chocolate colored man ever
I
except
love
myself.
him now.
Because
Can
we back in style.
I'm gonna break down R&B, man. I'm gonna break down R&B like this. Fuck, men when they make those songs, they're always talking about taking somebody else's bitch.
No,
Some of the songs is like, I can do you better. He ain't paying attention to you. I will. Like, nigga, go ahead. Like, I'm doing shit. That's the reason why I'm not paying attention to her. Like, I'm trying to get this money. Like, what's up with you niggas? Oh, he ain't paying attention to you. He
So
wants
bitch,
his
I
money.
do a double. Now you got another nigga sliding in your
Yeah,
DM?
like, what's good with you? Like,
I do one double.
What the fuck?
And you got this nigga talking about can he come over?
I do one double. Now you just don't see me no more.
I guess you don't want
What's
that Vegas
good?
trip.
Like, I mean,
That's how I'm telling you. I guess you don't want that Vegas trip.
yeah, like, come
'Cause,
on, man.
I was doing that to put the money up for us.
Say like this. Do you want a man that's like you can always see, or you want a man like I see him, but I understand he's on his grind?
No, I want them busy. I want them doing shit. I don't want them just there.
Okay.
Right.
But
At the
I
same
need my
time.
time too. Like I
Okay.
need my time. So you know, people, not even just men, people make time for what they want to make time for. So
Okay.
even with you being busy, you make time for certain things. So I want you to be doing what you need to do. Like,
Well, imagine his work ethic's like on some Kevin Hart times.
You think
5.
he ain't with his wife?
you don't,
Oh, and Kevin Hart makes time, but he's the bro. He's always going.
Yeah, but she's there. There's enough
Yeah.
time
Oh,
in
he
the
did,
day that he said that before. He knew you got to make time.
His work ethic is
It's no matter
nuts,
what.
bro.
Yeah.
No matter how much money, like a podcaster I watched up on stage, his kids told him that he was touring too much, that they missed him, him and his wife. So they dialed back the shows.
They did what?
They canceled shows. They stopped.
But see, that's a man that cares about his loved ones.
Yeah.
No.
And that
And he also has
And his money is to the
Yeah.
point where fuck those shows.
I don't need it
I mean,
as
also,
bad.
shit,
My kids is more important.
I've never dealt with a man that wasn't busy. I always dealt with, and I mean, I wasn't like, oh, you ain't busy enough, I ain't fucking with you. It's just kind of just, you know,
That's why I
never
keep
dealt
3
with
jobs.
somebody that wasn't busy.
Let me shut the fuck up, man. I'm stupid though. Go ahead. I'm fucking around.
But it
Just
makes
shut the
time,
fuck up.
You know, you gotta make
Yeah.
time.
You gotta make time.
Like you gotta
Yeah,
be
you
doing
have to.
something. You ain't about to just be sitting around like. And it's like it's hard, you know, when you, especially in the beginning. It's like you want to be under each other every day, all day. But that time, even if you going with your friends and I'm going with mine, that time really keeps shit right. You know, like go over there. I'm gonna go over here, a little bit of space. A little
Yeah,
bit.
you need some space
It's
though.
cool.
Like I can be in the house with
Now
my
you
girl
got
and
me
shit.
riled
But
up.
I'm like, I
I
gotta
wanna
go
see
out.
you. Like where you at? Come on.
Are you the type you be like, yo, where you at? Or you be like, I trust him enough to be like, all right, he
It
gonna
don't
call me.
matter how much trust, bitch. I'm still gonna ask where you at.
No, I'm talking
I know
about
where
like,
the fuck you
Yeah.
at. I do
Ain't got
know
nothing to
where
do
you
with
at,
trust.
but
I
I'm
just
not on no shit where it's like
Like constantly
bitch,
asking me.
Yeah, no. I'm
Okay.
not. I don't think, and I really think that my exes would agree that I'm not a naggy type of. Where you at?
Okay.
Where you at? Like I'm not that.
Okay.
I'm not that, but I am a woman. So if you give me a reason to be argumentative or whatever the case is, yeah, I'm a woman by nature. I can't help that. But
Yeah.
as far as a nag, like where you at and all that, like
Okay.
yeah, no, I'm not. I'm really not one of them.
All right, I had said I had a fact about how like Baby Y you switch from flats to drums. Did you know that a taste bud's life cycle was only Did you know a taste bud's life cycle was only 2 weeks?
Yeah.
And then it rotates.
Meaning you can like
Your taste changes to change every 2 weeks.
Oh, you talking your taste buds?
Yeah, they die off and replace themselves
Okay.
every 2 weeks.
So that's when you be craving something else.
Yeah, like say you didn't like I didn't like collard greens. I'll keep it real. Or Brussels sprouts. But I love Brussels sprouts.
I never had them.
No? They're amazing.
Brussels sprouts. Collard greens down.
See, it was the fact that I couldn't find nobody to
I'm
make
African,
good
so
collard greens.
I gotta have my collard greens like with some.
I dog up some collard greens with some hot
Cheetah
sauce.
meat.
Please.
I gotta have it with how my mom cook it. I just can't have it in the American.
See, my mom, my grandma, nobody in my family cooks collard greens.
Liberian.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody in my family cooks collard greens the way I like it. My first baby mom's dad, his collard greens is amazing.
Yeah.
I will tear them shits down to this day. But I haven't had them in a long time. Got a new girlfriend. So,
Collard greens.
but I would say this, my girl mom, she makes
Don't
some of
really
the
like
best
them.
black eyed peas I ever had. You know what I'm saying? My girl mom makes some of the best black eyed peas I ever had.
Yo, I love black eyed peas. Them shits is good.
Over rice?
Hell.
Maybe a little turkey
Black
leg
eyed
on
peas.
My
it.
mom don't really
Yeah.
make them as much now as she used to before, and it bugs me out. And she always, I'm always like, bro, you decided to be a mom and have 4 kids. It don't end once you're 18. You still gotta be a mom. You still gotta cook, bro.
I still hit my mom up sometimes. I still call my mama like, yo, mom, you cook? I coming over there like, I got my own spot, but I still go over there and get my shit.
Listen, I'm serious. Fuck, I'm at. Period.
I got a question for you. Because I was watching something and it kind of made me think. What do you think you would look like as a man? You think you would be like a popular dude? Like you'll be able to.
I would have so many hoes. It's ridiculous, yo. If I was a man,
See how she came in here? You talking about if she was a nigga?
bro.
Hold on, but that's my thing. All right, you're a pretty girl. If you was a man, they would think you was on the down low.
If I was a nigga,
I'm gonna just say
Like,
this before
under
you
this
finish your
wig,
statement.
I still look like braids going
Can I
back.
just say this before you finish your statement? Because this is a joke.
You gonna cross the road?
How she looks right now makes our podcast look real poor. What? Makes it look real poor. Like you need a mic. It's like,
Pause.
go
I
ahead.
gotta say
No,
something.
man.
Let me say something real quick. I've never thought that I would say this to you.
Me?
Me?
No.
Oh my god.
You being real light skinned right now, bro. Real light skinned.
I'm sorry, man. I'm chilling, bro.
God damn.
Bro, it's not. So listen to me. We got niggas all day in this pod.
All right, I
It's
understand.
the boss juice.
No,
It is.
no.
It
I'm gonna
is.
tell you this.
It is.
It's the boss
It's
juice.
because he's around a pretty girl. You don't know how to act.
I'm chilling.
The boss juice.
I hope you do.
I'm
Just
chilling.
saying.
I is though. It is. I
You
don't lie,
keep
though.
throwing shots.
I
You breaking out here. Stop it.
It's the boss juice.
This ain't his shoes bricks.
This nigga making a how you listen to wide open layup.
Now it's not open.
I'll go ahead and
What
quit.
you talking about?
I'll quit. I'll quit.
Oh, look at your arm around me.
I did.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead.
But yeah,
All right.
And a man, I think sometimes I think about that. I say like, if I was a nigga, I would have man hoes.
why do girls want dicks?
You know what? And my friends laugh.
The what?
They want dicks. Every girl wants a
Just
dick,
for one
bro.
day.
I seen on Facebook this chick I know they used to do with my boy. She like was out the shower, but she got the towel in front of her, and she doing windmills with a dick.
I would be fucked. Mm-hmm.
I think y'all just want to play with it, like just have it there. It's not as
How does it feel? Like
it's not as entertaining as you think after the first couple years.
I said for one day. I'd rather. I don't want to be a man. Just for one day, I think I'd be cool. Maybe 2.
You just want to hit somebody. You want to fuck somebody.
Multiple of bitches.
Okay. I can understand
What a
that.
fucking rubber, because that's when niggas fuck up.
yeah.
But it's quite a few.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna be
you know what I
honest.
was thinking about? Just came to my brain.
Hold on, before you switch to that. I know you're going.
I'm
Go ahead. I'm
real
listening. at it.
fucking crazy. Do anybody care about AIDS anymore since this pandemic?
Since the pandemic.
Since this pandemic, has anybody cared about AIDS?
People care about it.
Like, you might go raw, like, yo, you got corona? Nah, I'm good. Your niggas gonna fuck raw. You don't got that shit, right?
you can survive corona, nigga. AIDS is forever.
But now niggas ask if you got Rona instead you don't got AIDS. Like,
I mean,
you don't got that Rona, right?
I think people probably been fucking not more, but more individuals outside of the pandemic. I would think, because where the fuck you gonna meet somebody at?
True.
It's social media. You gotta think you in the house all day. It's easy to have somebody slide. Ain't nothing going on.
Multiple people, I don't really know.
People been sliding. But I say, I never thought what it felt like to have a vagina.
When you
To
was
keep
like,
it real.
no, when you
I
was
don't
like,
want to be fucked.
listen to me, this is crazy. Why am I bringing up the story?
Maybe if I was a woman first, but I'm a dude. I don't know, it's kind of weird.
I never did it. But you never was like 12 and like tucked your shit in and looked in the mirror like,
I never did that shit.
I seen somebody do it, but you know what I mean? You just tucked it in like, yo, what the fuck?
I'm a princess.
You never did that before?
Y'all got 3 daughters now. The fuck? What's going on?
You never did that before?
You'll be an ugly girl. That's what it
I'll
got.
be hideous.
What? You one of them.
I want to be like a
Not even 2 in the morning. You a 4 in the morning. Hit up.
You'll be precious. I really think.
You get rich and pussy as a nigga.
You'll be precious.
Listen, if I was a girl,
I will be that ugly bitch with an ass fat.
I'd probably be more. I'd probably be more. If I was myself as a girl, yeah, I'd probably be more. I would find a consistent
worse
dick.
as a nigga.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
just give her some McDonald's.
I'll find me like 2 consistent dudes. That's fucked up.
But to charge them $40.
Every time.
The 40.
Every.
Damn.
Baby, you know,
They charge them $40.
I'm hungry. Can't we
All
eat?
the time.
How many times you been hit with that? I'm hungry. I've been hit with that a lot.
All right, I have a question for you. All right. How can I put this? Say you're not really feeling this nigga though, but you just say, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna just go on this date with him. And he takes you out to whatever you go out to eat. And he thinking like he gonna get some afterwards. But you text something like we seen quite earlier, like I'm using this nigga, this what it's doing. Will you do that if you're not feeling him, or will you still just go on a date and be like, all right, let me give this nigga a chance?
Yeah, if I'm not feeling you, I'm not even going out with you.
Okay.
I ain't gonna really. I ain't gonna sign.
But say you hungry, like you've been working all day, you fresh off, and he talking about he trying to take you to one of your spots where you know that food's banging. Will you just use that nigga?
Like, see, the thing is, I gotta feel you at least just a little bit. And I ain't gonna lie, I have allowed somebody to feed me
And
that
like,
I'm not really feeling. I might be feeling a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not, no. I will go get myself some meat. If I ain't feeling you, I ain't fucking feeling you. I don't need you to feed me, bro. Like, I will go get me some meat. I can feel you a little bit and you like keep, oh, let's go out to eat this and third. We can go pick something up. But I'm not about to go sit down.
Sit down, look at me fake and look at you.
Bro,
Okay,
you
all
gotta
right.
call that shit in, pick that shit up, drop me off, text you. That's it.
Right.
All right, that's real.
That's real.
I gotta get up
That's
early.
real.
That's real, because I
Because
ain't doing no fake shit. If I'm feeling
See,
like-
that's the thing. I've done that. Not maybe not going out to eat in that sense. But it was a girl I maybe wasn't feeling. And I still allowed to do something like that.
I mean,
as a man.
So you saying if a nigga was like, let me come drop this head off to you real quick, and you wasn't feeling him, But you know him. You heard about his
It's
stuff.
so bad.
You heard he tornado Torres out here in these streets.
What you call this again?
He lick a booty hole egg.
Boss juice?
He gonna lick the whole lower half of your body.
I mean, I would say this.
You not fucking? Let's make that clear.
I have.
You said what?
I,
Hey, yo, I gotta stop, man. It's not wrong with you
She's still not fucking.
I'm gonna say, like, at the end of the day, I gotta. What I do sexually is because I want to do it. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, no nigga can't, oh, I did and she did. Like, nah, I fucked you because I wanted to. And I probably fucked you in my head before I even fucked you. Really. 10 times out of 10, I did.
Yeah, don't all women do that, though?
I don't know. I'm talking about me. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not saying all women. But they say like a
That
woman.
reminds me
I'm
of
just
something.
saying me, you know, I do that because that's something that I decide to do. So if, you know, the number count don't add up. I'm going to just say that. And it's not because I didn't do that, like I didn't get that and just ended it there because I wasn't feeling you. Like I had to be feeling you a little bit.
So in a
Not as
moment,
much.
in a moment of horny delusion, you've never allowed a man to fellatio you, and that's it.
Impossible.
Hold on, wait. Say that again.
Have you ever let a guy eat you out
Mm-hmm.
and didn't stop it after that? Like no sex.
Absolutely. All the time. Not
I ain't saying
all
that's
the
cool,
time,
but I'm just saying I respect
so
that.
many times. Like the count, as I said, it really.
Bullshit.
What you mean?
I mean, man.
So you don't think people
man.
get head and then don't fuck when they done?
Okay, man. All right, you look at something. But you can't force her. Like, yo,
Hold on, wait. But see, that's another thing too. Like I'm very upfront. Like, oh, like we ain't even like, and it. I'm not saying in no type of way, but some men, they do want to fuck.
Yeah.
They do want to fuck. But when you tell them that, and I just want to like, and okay, you said it. I'm telling you.
okay.
This is an
You
agreement.
know what's wrong
Signed
with
the
man?
contract.
You know what's wrong?
I signed the contract.
They think they're gonna eat your pussy so good that you're gonna give them draws.
Nah.
And see,
That's what he's thinking in his head.
No, because
That's what you about to say.
No, they're doing it wrong.
What you mean?
You don't finish her. You stop. Like, yo,
Nah,
word out, fuck, I'm out of here now. I'm leave. Do what you do.
When she, it's about to be gonna stop.
Yeah, I'm stopping.
That might mess up your chance.
No, it's not. Because now you horny enough to be like, I'll fuck you.
But even still, if you stop like in the middle of it, that's not gonna like I don't know. Everybody
That might piss her
like,
off.
That's not even. It's not gonna necessarily like piss me off or even make me want to be like, okay, let's finish. Like, oh, let me do this because you stopped. Like, all right, you stop. Okay, I go take care of myself.
Right.
Cause you already got me to the finish line. Damn, there.
God damn, that's another one I had.
Like,
What do girls do?
Well, back to
Do
the
you
point.
watch pornos when you masturbate?
no.
No,
You don't watch what?
porn. I wonder if girls watch porn when they masturbate.
Like over years. In like years. I
watch
used to.
porn.
Yo,
morning.
no. Women are different though. They really can just go with whatever they got and just lay there and do this shit.
Is it a
about-
memory?
Or think about
It's a
some.
memory.
Or think about some old dick they got, right?
That's I
It
think.
don't gotta be old. It could be a few days ago.
But it's old still.
I mean, I guess it's old.
It happened.
Y'all sick.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't picture.
No. No lie. When we was like 14, 15, when a bitch had pornos.
We
I
had
mean,
pornos.
I mean, it was pornos, but I'm looking like, you looking at a magazine. You know, 15, you couldn't control yourself. So you jerking off to anything you see. I can have photograph memory. Like, I see a girl with a fat ass, I just run home like, oh my God.
How perverted is that?
Photograph memory. You never have that? Don't have me over here by myself.
I just
So you
need to
never
see
seen
sex.
a fat ass.
I'm
and
not
run
gonna
home
jerk
and
off to a
jerk off.
fully loaded, fully clothed woman. That's like some white man in the bush and shit. I need to see sex. You gotta be naked. I need to know this is consensual.
So it's a memory thing. You think about like,
Yeah, like, oh shit.
like I can see it now. It's just a memory.
Malcolm was packing.
Who the fuck is Malcolm?
I don't know. I just made up a name.
To be on the bed.
All right, let's switch this up. Let's switch this up. Let's say one day, right, you wake up. You remember The Matrix?
No.
The movie?
Yeah, no. It's a lot of movies I really haven't seen.
You haven't seen The Matrix?
I need to sit down and really watch The Color Purple. That's how deep it is.
I mean, I can understand that. That shit is boring.
But no, it's not even boring. It's just that I just be watching the same shit over and over. I don't really.
What movie you like? What movie you fuck with?
No, because it has to do with The Matrix.
Okay, all right.
The Matrix basically was a dude thought he was living life, and come to find out, he was in a virtual world.
Mm-hmm.
But the world that the real world was fucked up. Man, it kind of ain't gonna hit the same.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Damn, it's alright. I got
break it down to her. She can have an opinion on it.
You would have to see The Matrix.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
All right,
Matrix.
let's. I got something else. Now I'm gonna cut this out. Right? Do you pee in the shower? Cause I do.
I do too, fuck. You keep it 100.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Sometimes I do. If I gotta pee, I'm gonna pee.
Who gets out? What if you halfway laughing? Yeah.
I'm gonna, but you know what? It's how often you clean the shower. Like you have to clean that bitch.
Yeah, after
You gotta clean it.
Okay, maybe it's different for a woman. I can aim for the hole. For
I
the
can
drain.
aim too.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I have literally like turned around, and I'm not even drunk, just because I'm like a nut sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Yeah,
work
ain't
like
nothing wrong
on the
with being-
outside, but I'm really a nut. I have literally like I've aimed like peed like y'all before.
What?
I've done that before.
Straight down.
Yes.
I've heard of a girl
You have to
peeing
aim.
straight standing up. Like straight standing up.
You
Just
can
aim.
do that. You gotta make sure that your shit not leaning, because see, we have like, it's a sandwich with us, so you gotta make sure that the bread.
Yeah, I'm well versed in
You know what I'm
vagina. I
saying?
just want to say that.
You gotta make sure that shit not leaning, because if that shit leaning, then it'll be everywhere. Yeah.
It'll spread.
So we can aim too.
Okay.
That's my move.
Yeah,
Do that.
I'm just saying in the shower, because people have this stigma. I'm not getting out the shower in the middle of my
You ever
shower.
take a dump in the shower?
No.
Yeah, no. I'm not shitting in the shower. And there has been times I've been in the shower and had to shit and be mad as hell. Like, what
Well, I
the fuck?
gotta get back in the shower after this
Be all
damn shit.
wet and shit. Toilet seat be all sticky on your legs.
Slippery.
I'm just-
You like this on the toilet?
That's the worst shit. That's just like the worst. That's the worst. Like, it's horrible.
Alright. That's crazy. But this is a good opinion because we got a man's side and a woman's side. What position do you like to sleep in? Single and in a relationship. Because this is a difference. I sleep different single than I do in a relationship.
Well, I like to sleep on my stomach, like a baby.
I'm that type of person.
I like to sleep on my stomach.
I'm fetal.
If I am,
Fetal?
Yeah, I have to be like this or on my back.
yeah, I
To
like
go
to
to
sleep on
sleep,
my stomach.
yeah, it gotta be stomach. But I'm a rotator. I do a full circle all night.
In a relationship, I like it's 50-50. I like obviously for him to be sleeping right behind me, but
The
then
little spoon.
y'all be on us.
Because
Y'all be so
We sleep
on
wild
us.
though.
I'm gonna tell you this,
Yes,
man.
and y'all
I had to
be
explain.
on us.
I had to explain to
Then
my
the
girl
whole-
now.
The whole
Whole
back,
back
be
and sweaty.
sweaty and wet, and it's like.
He done humped you 16 times.
And I mean, it's good, but I'm just saying, I like to sleep on my stomach. I do.
Cause my girl, I don't hold her. I can't.
Me
Cause anytime I get behind her,
You do what?
I don't hold her. I might hold her till she go to sleep for a little bit, but I can't sleep in that position. Cause all I'm gonna be thinking about is sex.
I ain't holding my girl.
What you mean, hold her?
Like,
right
little
there?
spoon, big spoon.
Like,
Little spoon, big spoon.
yeah.
I don't. I mean, that's good to like watch a movie and stuff, but
Yeah, but go to sleep. Leave me alone. Go over there. I'm over here. I'm on the bed. You know what I mean? I'm not playing with you.
I know.
But on some shit like y'all on right there ain't comfortable.
It's not comfortable for me neither. My arm
Oh,
goes
you
to
like you laying
sleep.
your head on my arm.
That's what you
Yeah.
said, right?
No, you know how we both on our
talking about
side, or in
spooning.
front of me, spooning.
Like, so I'm like this with you. Your body's like this.
Oh yeah, that's comfortable.
Yeah, to watch a movie. Now, I mean,
To
some.
watch-
I want to say this, right? This is a weird question that I had, and I just wanted your opinion on it.
I mean, it's small on your face.
Is sweat antifreeze of the body? You know your car got antifreeze to keep it cool? Sweat is made when your body is too hot and it's trying to release the excess sweat. So can we call that antifreeze?
We got a question from one of our fans in the back. Go ahead and break it down, sweetheart, please.
That was a question for me.
Yeah, go ahead. I want you to answer that.
So you're trying to tell me antifreeze is car sweat. That's what I'm saying.
For real. Think about it. If your car's overheating, you gotta put more antifreeze in that motherfucker.
That is.
Because I didn't know that was car sweat. My car don't even be seeming like it's sweaty. I didn't
It's
even
sweating
know.
on the inside. It's like a
It's
dog.
sweating on the inside.
Because you know dogs don't sweat.
But you
They
know,
don't have sweat glands.
I was
They
stuck
sweat
on- I
when
was
they
stuck
hot.
on
They put their
car
tongue
sweat.
out.
Oh shit, I never knew that, and I got a dog.
When dogs hot, they put their tongue out because they don't have sweat glands.
I didn't know that.
oh yeah, of course, they're thirsty.
I knew that, but I didn't know that they didn't have sweat glands.
I didn't know
that's
car
what
sweat.
Yeah, you never seen a dog sweat or a pet sweat.
And
Yeah,
if you
and they got hella fur, you right.
Speaking of animals,
That's deep.
people and their weird pets. I was just recently around a guy who had a snake who just laid eggs. I could have lived my life and never seen a snake egg. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's disgusting.
No, what gets me when a motherfucker is walking with a ferret, like one of those little ass possums. Like what the fuck?
Like, don't tongue kiss no dog on camera. Like, what's wrong with you? Who does that? Dogs' mouths are disgusting.
They are actually the cleanest mouths.
Yeah, they
They
lick their
are.
own
And
balls.
I don't tongue kiss my dog, but I will allow her to lick me. And on the lip.
She licks her pussy daily and her ass.
And it's clean.
Just clean
She
it.
don't do it all
Yeah,
the
of course
time.
it's clean now.
She
She
don't
licked
do
it
it all the
clean.
time, but if she lick me, like I'm not like grossed out, like I will open her up, like
What if
she's
she
a
was
small,
just on the carpet licking up her own bark?
Well, see, and they do that, but she's not okay. So she's like the size of this right here.
Oh, you got a little
For
dog.
starters,
What
yeah.
you got, a Yorkie or some shit?
She's a toy poodle, a Pomeranian, and a Maltese. She's a real small dog, but she don't be on me like that. But probably like once a year she might lick me, maybe twice or 3 times.
I'm talking about those people that open mouth kiss.
Kiss
Big
the
dogs.
dogs.
I'm not
We have
sure.
another question for the audience. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Because I'm trying to figure out how a dog is more dirty than a female.
I kind of want to bring.
Or ass. or
Because
pussy, or
I'm
both
licking
bitches.
that ass and pussy. They're
And
not
she
licking
might-
their
And
own.
it's shit and bleed.
Listen,
Okay?
and you don't
I'm
even know
saying.
for a fact unless you was in there if she wiped her own ass after you put your face in
I'm
there. or before.
doing it after the shower.
But I wipe my own ass, okay?
I'm doing it after the shower.
Do you hear
And
me?
I'm only going to lick my girl's ass.
Now guess what? She still got a turd in there hot.
No, she don't. You don't
Because
think
she
like
emptied
that.
it out
And
unless
I'm not, hold on.
Unless
That's
she-
the,
she had a colonic, okay? It's still a
That's the-
possibility
that's the
that your
stigma.
tongue could go a little
I'm
bit
not
too
able
far.
to stop eating
I'm not
But
putting
you
my
won't
tongue
judge
in
a
the
damn
hole.
dog who
What do you mean you're not putting the tongue in the hole?
I'm not putting my tongue in her
So
ass.
you ain't eating the
Then
ass?
you're not eating the ass?
I'm licking around it. I'm giving
You
her a
giving
rim job.
All
Yes.
right.
No, you
I'm
have
not,
to. You
I'm
have
not penetrating that thing.
to. You have to.
Honestly, y'all, I'm not-
You know what I mean?
Everybody is so like eating the ass.
But it's
and,
still
like,
an ass.
I'm not a super duper like fan of that. It's not that I'm not a fan. You can eat my ass, but
Who are you?
it's
Right.
like it's
I
not
was
that
raised
you
with her,
can't.
and I'm
It's
trying
not.
to
It's
figure
not
out.
that you can't or something's wrong with it. It's just more so like.
It's part
I'm
of it.
more of a thumb in the butt type of female.
A thumb and a dick.
Thumb.
That's cool.
Oh, like from the, you get hit from the back.
No, just in general.
Okay.
If you get the pussy, slide the thumb in there.
You know what I mean?
That's
How do you
cool.
prefer it? A thumbs up or?
I mean,
Thumbs up or down.
Because I get nasty with it, and we ain't got
That's
to
cool.
be mad. I be
That's
a
cool.
bastard in it. Yeah.
Will you bounce on a thumb?
Voice of Myra.
Will you bounce on a thumb? My audience friend.
Yes, I would. If a dick could go in there, a thumb could go in there, do the same shit. Cause period.
I want to bring you on camera, but we want to keep you anonymous.
Period.
what's the nastiest thing that a guy has asked y'all to do?
Oh y'all, voice of Myra on the track.
Because you
No,
you timing in over
No,
there.
you over there.
On some shit.
Please
I
don't tell.
mean, it just the kind of like certain shit is nasty to me that might not be nasty to somebody else. So I think that for me, the nastiest thing that I have even heard people do, and I feel as though I wrote something on Facebook, and I feel like right after I wrote it, whom I was dealing with tried that shit.
Oh.
Don't spit in my fucking mouth.
I
That
don't
is
want that.
disgusting.
That's where I draw the line.
Like you're not spitting in my mouth. You're not
Man, I
spitting in my mouth.
thought y'all was freaks.
You can spit in my mouth,
You're
but
not,
just not.
no, because
put
I'm
your mouth.
thinking about like I'm thinking about like hog spitting. in
You
my
get me?
mouth.
No.
Like you said, like drip, like
Like
drip.
if I'm okay, so if we're kissing, obviously we're
Swap
Change the
exchanging spit. You know what I'm saying? But You're not about to spit in my mouth.
Okay,
Yeah, that's different. That's
I'm
not
about to lay back.
okay, say you giving him fellatio, right? You giving him some head. And he said, he holds your chin, you let me spit in your mouth.
Heck no.
Well, you're getting freaky. It's one of those Saturdays, you're chilling, you're high, you've been drinking, you just watch Power.
Spit on the floor, spit in my pussy, spit in my ass, spit in my mouth.
You just watch Power, you know what I mean? Those don't fuck the shit out of fucking Angie. Y'all ain't getting there with it?
Sis.
No, but on some shit, I mean, really honestly speaking, like if I'm,
I ain't talking about hog spit. I'm just talking about this, a
I'm
little
saying,
gentle
we like
spit.
right there and like
Just collecting the juices in his mouth and just.
too much of that bone juice, bitch.
So I'm eating the shit out your pussy, right?
Spit in your mouth.
I'm like, let me spit in your mouth right now.
Heck no.
No?
You down there, spit in the coochie.
Just kissing it.
I ain't gonna lie, you probably spit in my mouth if I'm really that riled up. I might
That's what I'm talking about. We there with it.
Nostrils. I squirt that shit back.
Right.
There we go. Like, open up. Like, be real. Like, you there with it.
No, but I'm saying that like no.
What type of nigga is you to want to spit in the girl's mouth? I don't know
Thank
something.
you.
No, okay, you can spit in. Alright, will you spit in niggas mouth?
Let me go spit in your mouth now.
We not at that point. We ain't do nothing.
See how you paused? He thought about it.
Yeah, you thought about it like, whoa. See, listen. Some things, as a man, it's some things. Let me put. It's some things I will do, but I won't do to somebody that's mine. You know what I'm saying?
So you won't
The
do.
freakier, I'm trying to get more freaky.
I am. Let me.
I'm
I'm gonna tell you this. My girlfriend now is the first toes I ever sucked.
See, I done got my toes.
I sucked.
But that's what I'm saying. I never did it before. I had toes by my face and I pushed them. But something that time was like, she just got in the shower. I know.
Yeah, they
She
cute.
didn't take too many steps.
Yo, I'm about to say, okay. I'm trying to see.
Oh, they're cute. Oh, they're cute.
No, you got long second toe over there.
And they're cute.
That's what we
And
jump on.
they taste like candy. You hear me?
No, but I'm saying
like
this.
you stepping and putting.
What?
That
Wanna
shit
do
feels
something
dangerous.
See, I had my toes sucked before.
I'm being
But
honest.
I'm
I'm
not
never
sucking no
sucking
grown man.
No, but you know
I
what?
didn't ask for it.
Oh,
I didn't ask for it.
Say those to the white woman.
I didn't ask for it. She sucked
He
my
was
toe.
like, oh, I don't know. Look, he put it.
That's some shit that you just like can't, cause they're like,
It's in the moment.
Cause I was just about to say, I ain't said like, but I'm gonna be real honest.
It's in a moment.
There has been times, well, a time that it was real crazy and I was facing it. I say in my mind, I literally said, I'm about to suck
This
this
stuff.
I swear, and obviously I didn't do it, but it just like it's.
He has some pretty feet. Keep it real.
No.
You be pictured in your mind.
What she said though? What she said?
Hold on. She pictured in her mind chocolate sauce drizzling. Or was it hot sauce? Like in,
No. In her mind, yo, this nigga was fucking the shit out of me, and I'm gonna suck this nigga big toe.
Hold on.
Show you how you suck some shit.
Hold on. In what position is a man in there? His toe is by her mouth.
I might.
From the back, you riding from the back.
I'm painting a scenario right now.
And I've been down, let you
And
know.
I mean, this is
I'm about to suck this nigga toe. Like, I'm about to marry this nigga. I'm sucking this nigga like
right now.
Like really on some shit, like maybe my wet night. I don't know. Cause
Okay.
I'm be riled up all day. Like this motherfucker done made, he gave me his last name. I'm about to suck this nigga.
Can I paint this scenario for y'all? This is for y'all.
Right now.
Can I paint a scenario for y'all? This for y'all too, right? You've been married, you've been with this guy for 12 years.
I'm sucking his toe.
A tragic accident happened to him, right? You know what I mean? He's paralyzed, and out of nowhere now he got like 2 weeks to live. And you never did this before, but his toes are so ugly. He said, "Yo, I'm about to die in a couple of weeks." And
I'm
his
sucking that
feet
nigga
look
toes.
like this.
I'm sucking his toes and I'm burping out the toenails. Period.
He said, "Yo, this."
Solid.
He said, "Suck my pinky toe before I die."
I sucked the whole 5. My God. You ain't gonna tell
But I'm
nobody.
talking about
What
his
you gonna
toes.
tell?
His toes look like they've been somewhere in the
And that's
fucking
why,
West Indies.
that's why that weekly pedicure to your man is done. I done did them toes already. That shit is cute.
On some shit, I haven't really met anybody that has some like ugly ass feet. Like, wait,
What up, Paul?
Like your shit is fucked up.
not like, alright. Not like, alright, it's, This rewind. Just cut that part
Pause.
out.
Nah.
Pause. Off the record. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Listen, I've had my girl say to me, "Let's go to the nail shop."
I did suck toes
I
before.
said, motherfucker, what you trying to
Look
say?
at you over there forgetting about shit.
That's the same night I ate ass. See, shit different.
You ate
Right?
ass.
You ate ass.
We ain't even.
I want to bring this anonymous person on camera, but we just can't do it.
I mean, the body will come out for 2
Mari,
weeks.
take my cup.
I want to bring on camera. I like your energy over there.
She is.
I want to bring your.
Listen.
And then
I know a girl who ate ass before.
No, girls, some females do it. But you know what? Sometimes. No, but I don't
It's so
even.
gay.
Just, I don't think
It's
that.
not
I don't
gay.
think-
It is.
we was watching porn. He was like,
I don't think some people.
He
What
was like-
position was he in when you ate his ass? Was his legs in the air or was he bent over?
nah. See, that's why I draw a line. My nigga been up in no legs up in there.
So you spread his
You gonna
cheeks?
get your ass ate masculine as hell.
You spread his cheeks.
Like stomach on the back. Like he's like
No, you know what we was doing?
He was on the edge of the bed like this.
I was hanging off the bed.
his back wasn't arched.
And he teabagged you, his bum.
Yeah, and then I just slid on back.
So he was squatting down. And what you
Well,
said.
he took a thorough shower before y'all even started the situation,
Yeah,
right?
we was in the shower in the jacuzzi. I ate
Okay,
that ass.
okay.
You hear me?
Golly. There's no masculine way to get your ass eaten. That's what I'm saying.
You moaned like a ass.
He moaned.
Yeah, but that wasn't with the ass.
Because you think about this. If you think about getting your ass ate on the regular, that means you got to spread your cheeks and shave that little hair in there.
Well, listen to me. Right
If you
now,
get a little hairy ass.
listen to me. We have never experienced that.
Never.
It's
That's
not a
amazing.
bush back there.
What I'm
I don't
saying,
know. I just imagine the hair.
We're
I don't
not
And
gay.
with his
It's not a
legs
problem
and
being
he spread his
gay.
cheeks.
It's not a problem.
But what I'm saying though, imagine we're dealing with a female and she does that to us. We're like, oh, what the fuck are you?
It fuck is
There ain't no way that
But-
you could get your ass eat without you knowing it's about
I
to
mean,
happen.
it's right. Okay.
Yo, she's sucking your balls. It's
You
right
hit
there.
the
And she
thing.
gets on these.
No.
She gets to the gooch.
She
That's
gets to
not
the
ass.
No. But
She
it's
gets to
right
the
there.
She
so
gets to the
make it
gooch,
easy.
though.
I'ma keep
That's
it
the
real.
gooch, the asshole, and that little line part between the
It's
balls.
right there.
I'm gonna keep it real. When a girl sucks my balls,
Because now you're classified.
listen, I'm trying to tell y'all something.
Ass eater.
I'm
trying to tell y'all something.
Explain to you.
I'm trying to explain to you. There's no way that you can surprisingly eat my ass.
No.
I had a girl try me. She was giving me head. She was doing amazingly. So I'm laying flat down on the bed, she on her stomach. At first, she just was using her hands. Then she slid her hands under my legs.
Yeah.
It put a alert on.
She about to
Hold
get
on.
working.
Hold on.
She about to
That's-
she about to
This
scoot
is
your
what I'm
ass-
thinking.
Bro, she about to scoot your ass forward because she put
Listen,
to work. You hear
this
me?
is what I'm thinking.
I'm fucking anonymous.
Also, my brain is like, what is she doing? Then she grabs my legs like this.
Scooped you up. You locked in.
She's going ham still. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna allow it. But what is going on here? About 60 seconds later, my legs go to fly into the air.
Oh shit.
Like this.
So, and it,
I did the barrel roll like
Are you
a
that
crocodile.
aggressive? Are
When I got
y'all-
off the bed.
Are y'all that aggressive giving head?
What I'm saying is, there's no way
I'm talking about
that
what
she
she
can
just did. Like throwing
surprise
legs
you.
in the air.
What? I'm putting in work. I'm scooting that ass over here. Get the fuck over here.
Yeah, we got break. We went real far off there right there.
If you ain't play,
What I'm saying,
What's her name?
if you ain't aggressive, what you down there for?
no,
You down there for?
I mean, honestly.
be respectful and ask me.
No, but it's like that. It's known that they say like that part, like between the ass.
She still wants y'all to know she ain't eat
Yeah,
ass.
she wants to make sure that she's not that ass eater.
Tank,
I want y'all to know.
That's the gooch.
No, but listen, that part right there. They say that part. That's every man's spot. Is that true?
Is that y'all spot?
I never got to the gooch.
Yeah, I got to the gooch. It was
They
scary.
say that that's every
I'm
man's
It's
spot.
amazing.
You said it was scary?
It was scary because she close to your ass.
Yeah, so it's not the
So now,
ass.
so you like, so now you tensed up now. Like,
Kind of
hey,
tense,
hey, hey.
kind of tense,
Get
but
back
kind
to
of
the
relaxed. It's like a paranoid happy, but it's amazing. It is. I ain't gonna lie, it's amazing.
Nigga said paranoid happy.
It's a paranoid
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
God
Yo,
damn.
yo, I fuck with an energy brother. Jordan, bring a chair up here.
Absolutely not.
She's, no, I'm fucking with her. We're gonna keep an honest back there.
The devil is a liar.
But yeah, it's amazing.
I'm
The
just
gooch,
a plus one.
if you hit the man's gooch, you might get a surprise present the next day.
But
I'm
I
telling
need
you.
a present today when I look at Google.
Huh?
No, how you gonna get today? We just did this like 10 o'clock at midnight.
Cash App is always open. Period.
Hey, yo, your energy.
I
none of my friends.
So our cash app is always
earned that
open.
shit. In real life, I earned that Cash App. That shit would be
Listen.
pending.
Listen.
Hey,
all right.
yo,
I got.
serious
I
fire.
got. Let's.
Hey, let's go. Let's move on. Oh yeah.
It's not really moving on. I just wondered how pussy smelled in the 1800s.
Just like I smell now. Hard.
And they have that sort of bad.
They don't have.
Just like I smell now.
He said horrible.
You know, that song Eve is horrible.
Summer is easy.
So now, yo, it's better.
He don't got none of this video.
Because where's the interview?
So,
This
It's not an
is
interview.
this conversation.
yeah.
They took the same bath and the same water in 18. Them niggas ain't even changed that shit for 3 days.
What I'm saying is,
You
you
wanna tell
take
me
a
a bitch
fine
was-
maiden home that
All right, think
night
about
from
it.
the bar.
In the 1800s, right? They didn't have a
Did
lot
you
of
have
stuff
to
for
have a
females.
Did you have to have a mask to smash? Because I could imagine just all types of 12-week-old tuna salad
I don't know.
down there. Unless you had money.
I mean, that goes without saying. Our pussy stink. They didn't have the things that we have
Period.
now to wash your
Did they?
pussy.
But did men care about that? I definitely
They
did.
probably
We still
was.
here.
I mean, it was regular at the time.
To them, it was like just another
It
day
was
going.
more.
To
It
them,
was an aphrodisiac.
No, it was just,
Oh shit.
no, just another day going fishing. No,
Literally,
Period.
like they just like they
That's all it
didn't have
was.
nothing to wash their pussy.
All right. For
This-
real.
this got
But that's
sea-
all. I just.
she got a sea bass in the pussy. That's fucked up. Go ahead.
I want to say this. This might get me canceled in the black community.
This bitch got a whole tuna fish in the pussy. Not playing.
I'm
I
gonna
love
say
that woman. Just keep it clean.
watermelon is overrated.
I don't like watermelon at all.
It's overrated. Why do you think that all black people like that shit? It's
Because it's-
refreshing on a
because it's-
summer's day.
Because it's sweet. You know, niggas love sugar.
It's overrated.
You
I
love
just have to say
watermelon?
that.
I mean, watermelon's okay. That's not my favorite fruit.
It's not. It can't be nobody's favorite fruit. What's your favorite fruit? Let's go there.
That's fine.
Top 3 fruits.
My top 3 is plums,
Mm.
strawberries, and pineapple.
You know what's
Pineapple's amazing.
crazy? Mine is plums, strawberries, and pineapples.
Strawberries to be. Well, where you going? Strawberries. Strawberries to be.
I
is
quit,
always
I quit,
been
I quit, I
overrated.
quit.
I never had a sweet strawberry in my life. That's what-
Nah, I fuck with some strawberries. I fuck with some grapes.
Strawberry flavoring is better than actual strawberries.
The strawberry, you know who got
No,
the
you some
best
artificial-
strawberries that
artificial
motherfuckers sleep
strawberry.
on? Who got the best strawberries?
Who?
Aldi's.
Facts.
Got the best strawberries.
Always in season. I don't know where they came from.
I say my top 3. What your top 3 was?
Gotta be grapes, apples, and oranges for me.
He
That's
from
it.
Project.
Right.
That's
I was saying-
No. I really said some project shit, right? Didn't I? I'm gonna just keep it. I ain't
That's the
changing
food
it.
stand fruit.
Listen, I think my top 3 would have to be.
Nah, I got allergies, man. I can't.
I think
I like oranges though because
Yeah.
honestly, when I go out and I get something to drink,
orange juice.
if I see like a pineapple juice, I want and I really drink mango.
Nah.
Juices.
See, that's what I'm saying. My top 3 would have to be oranges, mangoes, and pineapples. Well,
They're all citrus and keep note.
runner up
guys,
blueberries.
that citrus fruits are really like they say you're supposed to have those in your system a lot
I can have it. That's
to,
why I can't eat watermelon.
to kill out the coronavirus. Seriously.
I love pineapples.
And I
mangoes
actually
is
like
amazing.
grapefruit as well. I love grapefruit.
I have some.
Yo,
grapefruit
women
that
love
was
grapefruit
amazing.
though. I think that's
Cause it's good. It's not as tart as everybody thinks it is.
No, but
I
also
think it's
shit,
good, man.
grapefruit
It's good for
it
you.
really helps burn your belly fat. You can't eat too much grapefruit because it can burn your stomach lining. That's how strong it is. Seriously,
Oh
jokes aside.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, when I make my shakes, I use the sea moss. Shout out to Scott Sea Moss. When I drink my sea moss, I always put a little apple cider vinegar in there because they said it's so good for stomach fat too.
Yeah.
You know,
I
I'm
take that
just
shit
a
straight.
guy.
I put that shit back. See, I know how to. Never mind.
See,
That's what
See, apple cider vinegar, that shit tastes like feet. See, I think it's something tough.
Just like the toe and gooch.
You can throw shots of apple cider vinegar. Man.
I
Trooper.
go behind the shop.
He was in the Navy in the '60s. That's how tough he was. I'm telling you.
Hey, yo.
But
Patron no chaser. Apple cider and shit.
have you ever noticed, right?
Y'all is
It just
funny,
be
man.
pissing me off because you know you go to a restaurant and they got some stuff in, like say you go to IHOP, yeah, they got some alright syrups, but It's a syrup I get from the grocery store, more natural. It's amazing, and it's better.
You gotta get.
Why can't I bring my own condiments to the restaurant? If I like that goddamn ketchup.
Because you ain't got a pocketbook.
Because that is dirty.
It's not allowed. They catch you.
That is dirty. What you look like this bring?
Fuck that.
You doing that?
You gonna bring your own food?
That. They got that no name ketchup and mustard in
We
there.
do.
Come on, man.
I
I like
bring-
sea salt.
A nigga bringing that 4 and get booked back.
Go to the buffet and bring
I
a
mean,
double.
That's the move.
certain
And
settings
Subway.
though, like when we used to go to AMC, absolutely, I used to get some Burger King from up the street.
Yeah.
And ball it up and put it in my pocketbook, but
See, girls got a better advantage than dudes. Y'all got pocketbooks. We just got
Yeah,
pockets.
man. We got.
that's
But
why
nowadays,
supposed to go
dudes
with
got pockets.
females, and you supposed to have a right female. Because
All right, come on. Back then, you know what it was. Niggas was going
Yeah,
to movies
yeah.
with their gangs. Then we meet y'all there. Then we trying to bag y'all. So that's how it went. I mean,
Try to slide some in the back. real quick.
now, as a
if my
girl,
nigga
as an
only eat
adult,
this type of barbecue sauce, yes, I'm gonna have some in my bag for me.
even now with my
Sweet
girl,
baby
like
bread
this,
is
as an
untouched.
adult,
She should
what
be.
got Wendy's in your bag?
If
What
she-
you think is going on? Like,
I ain't gonna do shit. I ain't gonna say nothing.
no, say what you gotta say. But
But
don't
I'ma say
hold
this.
no bars.
That's your girl. She need to be fucking balling that shit up for you in your bag. What you talking
In the
about?
bag, nigga.
Bag that up.
All that shit.
Yeah.
My girl don't even carry pocketbooks.
We
when she-
not about to buy this $17 fucking popcorn and 4 for 4s around here. You
Movie
crazy?
theater shit is ridiculous.
Crazy as hell.
They got a VIP where you get free shit if you spend so much money.
Nah, it'd be once in the blue moon, I mean, when they gonna buy you some popcorn, I mean, you done fucked up.
Oh, you want some
We're not
Raisinets?
getting popcorn tonight. You look like large, man. I'm sorry.
No, fuck that.
You know I only like her. I only like the picture.
It's my foot.
You know, you know you fucked up though. You did some bullshit.
So you gotta buy the popcorn tonight.
You gotta buy that popcorn. You
I don't want
buy
that
that popcorn
smell
for yourself and get her the nacho and cheese.
Want some shit? I don't
Or
want
the
that.
pretzel and cheese.
What if it's fresh popcorn? You seen it just pop.
Bro, I don't want that. We gonna stop at the corner store and we going in there. That's who I am. If you
Really?
fucked up or not, I don't want that shit. Bring me a hoagie.
Jerome, I want a hoagie with some chips, nigga.
A hoagie in a movie theater?
Why not?
I'm about to say you is gangster than a motherfucker.
Maybe it's
And I know that Anonymous are bringing a fucking Chinese food
Put
in
my
there.
fries in the
I know you bring
bag
Chinese food
so
in
that
there.
I can sneak them both in.
Huh?
Fried chicken and hot sauce, that's some loud ass foil.
And what else? Fucking a strip roll, huh?
Look at my finger.
Talking about what? When that white person, can you keep it down, please?
I feel like we should do one more. Gotta go.
Yeah, one more. We gonna end it. I fuck with y'all, man. Your energy is.
Now we ain't ended it yet. It's pretty good. I like this.
No, we're gonna end it, man, because talking with y'all,
Okay,
we gonna
there
go
we
like,
go.
probably
I
like
think
two,
this-
2 hours.
This one right here, I think this is good because you know you do music. Most important part of a rap song is it the hook, the flow, the lyrics, production, the delivery, or the relatability.
It's all, but I'm going.
No, which one is the most important? You can't say it's all of them.
It's really all of them.
You can't.
I mean, I would say if I would have to pick two.
I have to be too.
Because I feel like the lyrics and the relatability are the same.
Okay.
But it's really the delivery as well. And I had this same conversation with with my little cousin. He's an up and coming artist. Shout out to Baby K. You know what I'm saying? And I just had this conversation with him. You know, we was at the studio. It was like a 4 or 5 hour session. You know what I'm saying? And it was him just getting into who he is as an artist, his sound and different things like that. And I was just telling him like, you gotta be confident in what you're saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta say that shit because it's a total difference between you saying one thing and you delivering it another way. And it's like with me being an artist, like, you know, when I first started, and I was like, you know, strong back and all that. And that's how I used to always say it, like strong back and all that. You can hear all of my songs, it's strong back and all that. That's how I used to say it. But now I'm more confident in what I'm saying, so I'm not saying it's strong back and all that. I'm like, it's strong back and all that. Ha! That's, you know, that's like,
That's
whoa,
okay.
who the fuck is strong back? You feel me? So I'm a strong believer in delivery.
Okay.
But your lyrics gotta be what they are because that's why I fuck with Cardi B. I fuck with Cardi B on the level that I fuck with her because of her delivery, not because of her lyrics. Because lyrically, with all due respect,
is Nicki Minaj. To you, or what do you,
No.
what do you feel?
I don't feel Nicki at all because I don't respect how she came on. Like, she came on, in my eyes, she came on disrespecting
Oh yeah.
the legends.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, really, but I listen to interviews and I see what I see, but regardless of what, that's like me coming on lyrically, on some shit, lyrically, when we speaking about bars, when we speaking about shit that you're really saying, lyrically, I can physically say that I feel as though lyrically I am better than Cardi B. Lyrically.
Okay, alright. Yeah, of
You know
course.
what I'm saying? However,
There's a lot of
bitch,
people.
hit me up there tomorrow, like, yo, they bringing me on. I would never step into it disrespecting anybody that has been in the industry. It's seniority.
Right.
And I feel as though Nicki Minaj did not respect. If you better, if you not, if she's more lyrical, if she's not, if she, whatever the case is. So Nicki is not even somebody for me to like compare her to somebody else because I don't respect you as a woman.
Okay.
Because
Yo,
of that.
just to speak upon that, like yo,
No, hold on.
I feel
That's not real
I
to
want to
me.
say something real quick because I feel like Nicki Minaj should have embraced Cardi B. She should have brought her in. They should have did a fire song together. There should have been no hating shit. You know what I mean?
Megan.
Should have embraced Megan.
My
I'm saying she
opinion-
still should have did some shit with fucking Cardi B. That would
My
have been
opinion with
fire.
Nicki Minaj is based off of her and Lil' Kim.
Mm.
Not her with anybody else. I feel as though you had beef with everybody but the people that was going to give you that shit. You had beef with, like, what Miley Cyrus was good. Like, she's a motherfucking white girl. You feel what I'm saying? You came at Lil' Kim is, she's so much older than you.
She tried that shit with American Princess with what's her name? Taylor Swift.
Like you
And
want to beef
apologize.
with everybody, like, and that's the problem with a lot of female artists, even still here in Trenton, that they be so, they minds be, and I feel bad for a lot of them.
That's not even
even
trained.
in Trenton.
That's not even trained. Period. That's just women.
It's
Period.
some
Women
women.
don't like women. You know what I mean?
It's sad.
Yeah,
You can't put 10 women in a room for one day and think it's chaos gonna happen.
There's always gonna be something.
But
You know
you
what I
know
mean?
what's crazy? Like, I'm at fault because it's like I'm not like the most. Some people will be like, "Oh, you're not the most this and the third." But see, the thing about me is this, like, and I'm getting better as I'm growing. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about me is I don't start shit. I finish shit.
Right.
I don't come in the room. Oh, this bitch. I come in the room like, oh, I like that shirt. Bitch, yes. Like I'm that type of woman, but
Is that fake or this is that I'm being real with that? Or I'm just making
I'm not,
conversation?
I don't have to fake fuck with nobody. If I don't like your shirt, I don't like it. I'm not gonna make you feel like a dumbass for putting that shit
Because
on.
listen,
But if I like your shirt and I say I like your shirt, I'm gonna say that shirt is hot because it's fucking hot. I'm not gonna fake fuck with you. I don't gotta fake fuck with nobody.
I'm saying it's some females that will come and they be like, I like your shoes.
Yeah, they are fake.
And
I'm
so
not
you
one of
walk
them.
up to the bathroom, her shit is garbage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Like-
I'm not one of them. If I like your shit, I like your shit. And there has been times where I have been with females and we have not had an altercation, but we had words, you know, a little bit of words that I complimented another woman that they might not like. But I liked her shoes, sis. I'm gonna tell her I like her shoes. If I like her shoes, I like her fucking shoes.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna not like her shoes because you don't like her. I have nothing to do with that. I'm not gonna disrespect you. My loyalty is solid. With who my loyalty is solid too, but if I like her shoes, I like her shoes. And a lot of women, they can't take that shit in Trenton and in the industry. And you know, you just learn to just accept that. It just is what it is. Like, bitches is just who they are.
Yeah. Well, I feel like the most important part of the song is, to me, y'all pick two, so I'm gonna pick two.
I didn't pick shit.
Well, she picked two, so I'm gonna pick two.
He picked six. He picked six.
He said everyone.
I say
He
all
said
of them.
of them.
The hook,
You need all of them. That's
And the
that's
flow.
real shit.
a hook could get me to like a song, period. The flow too.
Yeah,
What's the flow?
The flow.
Like how they rapping.
All right,
Well, it's
say,
kind of like delivery
That's
too.
delivery.
No,
Okay.
it's not delivery.
It kind of is. It kind of is.
Say, Young Thug.
Mhm.
He doesn't really have a delivery. He has a flow.
Mm.
The baby has a flow. I'm
No,
flowing
the
on
flow, the baby got kind of like a delivery.
a little bit. I'm gonna say Young Thug for example.
Mhm.
You don't know what the fuck that nigga is saying, but he is flowing on that beat.
And then you have some people that don't.
Another Future flowing on that beat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Delivery, I would say. You know what I mean? I would say delivery and lyrics and hook. Nah, delivery and lyrics would be
Lucci.
Drake, the fucking Kendricks, the Coles. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, those are motherfuckers that will give you that same shit. But I still feel you need all 6. All 6.
You have to pick one. What would you?
Nah, I don't give a fuck. You need all 6. Or your shit's garbage.
On some shit, like if you.
You said pick one?
Listen, what does it say? It says pick one. You know what the segment is? This ain't your first time on the show, you idiot.
No, but you know
Hold on.
what's crazy? I have literally, like,
Hold on, one second. No offense. No disrespect. But we ain't do it yet, and it's time. I think it's time we do it right now.
You sure? I don't think I want to do it. I feel.
We gotta do it.
I feel ashamed.
But like and subscribe.
Like
and subscribe.
I did a bitch. Do it again.
No.
I'm sorry. I did a bitch.
Like and
Like
subscribe right there.
God. I did a bitch again?
Wow.
I'm back on the pussy. Anyway.
Yes, she is. I feel like.
No, she was
Maybe we
acting.
should only have male guests.
No,
That's
because
why you feel comfortable around dicks. God damn.
I'm comfortable
You
as
can't
hell
be
right
yourself.
now.
You're not yourself.
I am myself.
You're not.
You
Why
ask
am I
no
not?
questions, bro.
Me.
I'm asking. Who?
None.
I asked no
No.
questions?
He never does it.
Oh.
You said I asked no questions?
I don't
Yeah,
think
he
so,
does.
did you?
I did in the beginning.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give you my, like,
He's. Listen. This is kind of
My
my
input.
Yeah.
and I'm going to go off. Matter of fact, hold on. Rewind this pod. I said, I asked you like 4 or 5 things already.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God damn. Edit this part out.
Put this part out.
Edit this shit out.
You
You say I'm not being myself.
It's
Yo,
not.
what's up, bro? It's
Bro.
females in the building. We got no females.
Yeah, be yourself though.
I'm
What the
being
fuck is
myself.
wrong
This
with
is me. I'm funny. I'm being funny.
I'm being funny. I'm a funny ass nigga. This is me.
This is me. Like, what you want to be? Like, serious?
Nah, I want you to be you. I know it's what it is.
This is dope.
Thank you.
So those are special. You got nothing's off limits. The 6 questions.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go there?
Cause
Alright, fuck all that.
No,
Fuck, no. Fuck,
I got
no.
Fuck you.
No, fuck you.
No.
No, because I asked no
got
question.
one.
She said I ain't asked no question.
Okay, hold
So
on.
let me ask this real quick.
Hold on.
Who the fuck you think is the best in the town as a rapper? As a female rapper?
What's
As a
my-
female rapper, who the best in the town?
Why would she say herself?
what's the
You better say yourself.
Well,
Because nobody fucking with you.
no, the females. I mean, obviously.
I didn't want to go there because I want everybody to support each other in the town. I want everybody to make
Listen,
it.
I mean, listen.
Why wouldn't somebody think they're the best though?
Let me say
That's what I feel. I'm the best in that comedy shit. When I drop those skits, nobody fucking with me.
Comedy skit king, huh?
Honestly
I am the comedy skit
speaking-
king. You see me, right?
Honestly
You see
speaking,
right?
Because I'm stressed.
on
I
some
think you would agree when you said want a cigarette.
I was a bitch.
on some shit. We be so caught up in, like, we don't want to, and it's like, you don't want the beef and you don't want this, that, and the third, but there comes a point in time where you just gotta be real with what is and what ain't. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you do have to touch on certain topics, and we are in Trenton. We want to be, our idea is to be something bigger, and not to say that we won't be, but this is where we are. So those type of topics you should touch on. With not just me, but other artists.
Oh no, we are.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to the point where we get them on here, and then we are gonna talk
Absolutely,
about
and you should touch on it because it is what it is. But
it's,
as far as a female rapper, obviously, no, I don't think nobody's seeing me lyrically, physically. I don't. And that's not to say I'm better than anybody, but in my head,
but
absolutely.
in your
I'm
craft,
better.
in your craft, and as you take rap as a sport, you gotta be competitive.
Because it's more like for me, I laugh a lot of times because it's like I do this shit for I do it for fun. Like I didn't put nothing out, and like a bitch not seeing me, nobody.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
That's the same mentality I got.
Nobody not seeing me, and I don't gotta put nothing out for 6 months.
Yeah,
I
I
ain't
heard
gotta
the
rap
shit.
for
It's
6
nice.
months, bitch.
I ain't
It's
gonna
still
lie.
the best. And when they ask who said it, bitch, I said it best. You feel me? So when it comes to that, yeah, absolutely. But as far as the men in the industry, the men that I follow, and that's not to take away from anybody, but absolutely fucking Brisky. Absolutely Trey Bando. Absolutely Big O. Absolutely Nino Brooks. Absolutely those people. And you know the guys.
Shout out to all them other brothers you named.
All of them.
I'm trying to get me on. I'm in his inbox.
All of them. But females, you know, and that's not to take away from nobody else, but it's damn sure to take away from who the fuck I am if I put out a track today or 9 months ago. Bitch is me.
It's confidence. You're supposed to think you're the best. I don't care what nobody say, but you backing it up. Like I said, before he came, I listened to some when he came too, but I listened to a couple tracks upstairs, you know what I'm saying? I had to, you know what I'm saying? And one track made me keep listening. I ain't gonna lie. I went from one Freestyle Friday, I think it was 18. I think I went straight to 19 to 21. And when he came, we listened to I think it was one. You gotta be when you look on your YouTube.
I think it was called Love Is Blind. That wasn't you, or that was Eve. No, I'm sorry.
On some shit, you know why?
Go
you
ahead.
know why? Also too, like I feel that way is because like I was telling you earlier, like I started off selling, like I didn't know that I could rap. I didn't. And my first song that I put out was like a few days before my sister's birthday, and she was so adamant about me putting something out on her birthday, and I'm like, bro, like that's like. You know, like that's your birthday. I don't want to take shine from your birthday, but she was so adamant. And I had the first song that I did was Yo Gotti, Get Your B in My DM. Well, I changed it to Get Your B in My DM. Versus it goes down the DM. So I couldn't sing it, so I'm just like rapping it, and then the producer, he was just like, yo, you know this and the third. So I started kind of doing that. So I'm saying all that to say that was something that I didn't even know I could do. So that's not something that I came into like. Oh, they rapping. Let me rap. I could do it better. Like, no, like I'm in my own lane. I'm not in competition with no fucking body. Cause y'all lost already. And y'all lost because y'all not even the runner-up.
Right.
Like my yesterday was my runner-up. Like my last song was my runner-up.
Yeah.
So what y'all have going on is the fuck irrelevant. And a lot of females in this town, they have problems with that. Like they show you so much fake love.
It's not even just a female thing.
No. I'm a female, so it is a female thing.
I'm talking
you know
about
what I'm
do
saying?
that too.
And they do it too, but I'm not a male, so I don't experience. What I experience is the females in the town that show fake love and low key be hating. Like why? Hey, it's only 5 or 6 of us. It's 1,000 of these niggas out here rapping, and people don't understand the quantity over quality.
Okay.
And it's vice versa when it comes to that, because it's more so like it's only quite a few of us, and it's like that's why I made the status that I wrote about the Cardi B and the Megan Thee Stallion. I'm like, oh, it's giving me Bella Mafia vibes, and I only said that because it was 2 rapping. I have never seen no 2 female rappers do some shit like that, other than when me and Coke was what we was. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen that. Yeah. So that's why I said it's giving me those type of vibes, but so many female artists, singers too, fuck the rapping shit, singers too, they be so, I'm Hollywood, and you fucking not, bro.
And that's why I appreciate Cardi B and fucking
You're not.
And Megan Thee Stallion doing that song, because there's not a lot of women that's doing that.
They don't do
that.
that.
Collabing like how men collab on it all the time.
All the time.
All the motherfuckers.
When I said that men do it, I wasn't necessarily speaking on rap. I don't rap or nothing, but you know, being in the podcast thing now. Being in the podcast thing now.
He want to tell everything.
You do too. That's money.
Hell
that's money.
That's money. Well, we want to talk about that more. But I'm saying, listen, I'm talking about even with the podcast thing. Like I'll show no hate. The podcast that inspired me, I'll still shout them out right now. Is the podcast? Whose podcast is it anyway? I'm my boy Charlie. You know Charlie Scott. You got KV, Trev, Boob, and Kyrie. They inspired me to do this podcast. Without them, I probably wouldn't be podcasting.
And that's an awesome thing, especially when you being real about.
And we shout them out every time we get a chance to
and guess what? If the love is not reciprocated, that's okay.
Yeah,
no, Charles is my actual friend.
Yeah, and that's a great thing. That's awesome. That's awesome. Sometimes it's not though. That's my point.
Because he also knows that his podcast and this podcast is nothing alike.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's gonna have a podcast like mine. I don't care if they try to duplicate mine. You can't, because your brain is not gonna think like this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta come up with topics for every episode. And Shade Room and news outlets ain't gonna always give you the stuff you need. I'll be watching a movie sometimes in a situation that made me think about something like this, right? I was with a girl before, and we had a off and on relationship for years, since we was like 16, 17.
Mm-hmm.
The last time we was together, I was like 28. No, I was like 30. I'm 33. I was like 33 when my daughter was
Fuck
just
up
born.
now, you got a girl.
Yeah. No. She was my girl after my girl was after that. I ain't into the cheating thing. You know, I'm kind of
Thank you. Oh, you want to know?
But yeah, she wanted, make a long story short, she wanted to make a cast of my dick for a dildo.
And go ahead.
But she ordered the wrong kind. She ordered the kind that would have been candy, and she wanted to actually
order a light one.
No, she ordered a chocolate because it looked brown, but it was chocolate candy, and she wanted the actual rubber replacement. Just in case I wasn't
I
around.
want a lollipop.
Yeah, she wanted the real thing. So it never happened.
So she wanted a Twix.
No, she wanted an actual
Right kind.
dildo,
That's,
but she ordered the candy version by accident.
So she wanted a peanut chew.
she wanted a Snickers.
Listen, bro.
You know she can just go to the store and get that, right?
Listen to me.
The right side.
You know,
We talked about this on the pod before. Don't make me bring it back.
You know what I hate more in life is Frank. I hate Frank from Moe.
The person you look like?
Hey, yo.
Don't tell me I look like Frank. I'm gonna Frank haircut. Don't do that. Don't say hey yo. I don't look like fucking
You
Frank.
look like Frank from Moesha.
I don't
No
look like
facial
Frank.
hair.
I don't look like Frank.
Take your mustache.
I look like Frank.
Yes. Take your mustache and your goatee off. And
Stop
you
it.
Frank.
I look like Frank.
You old face
Nah,
nigga.
you said you said yo.
You got a 45-year-old face, but you 31. You piece of shit.
It's certain shit I won't deal with in life,
Don't tolerate it.
and this is it. Why would you say he looked like Frank, little bro?
Cause he
I don't look nothing like Frank.
You look like Frank, bro.
You look like Frank.
I look like Frank, man.
Frank the face.
Fuck you, you look like
Frank the
I look
face.
nothing like fucking Frank, yo. Frank was a piece of shit.
So
You know why I hate Frank?
that laugh.
I love that nigga.
I ain't come here for this. I ain't come here for this.
I never look like Frank.
You look like Frank, bro.
I look like that nigga. What's his name, yo?
Moesha dad. What his name is? That's Moesha dad. What's his name? Mo to the E to the Moesha dad.
Yo, Netflix, fucking shout us out,
Frank,
goddamn.
head ass nigga.
Young Frank.
I ain't Frank.
God damn, I told
You
you.
took the jokes off of me and you being the Snickers bar for me being Frank. This is
There's no Snickers bar, baby. You know, we talked about
Isn't
this
it past
before.
your curfew?
Alright, Frank.
All right, Frank. Go to your room.
You better stop talking to Mo like
She
that.
pulling up pictures of
That
you.
ain't me.
That's you. You got a Brooklyn. That bitch got a Brooklyn.
Look at him make the face.
Wow, make the face.
Come on, we there, yo.
Y'all got the same nose.
Oh God, I'm crying. I'm home.
That ain't me, yo. I ain't Frank.
Wow.
Oh!
Yes, you is, bro.
Put it next to him. Put it next to him.
Yo, don't
Do
do
right, do the
that.
same face.
You're tearing me over here. Hold on.
Do it like this. Come on.
Let me see.
Do it. Put your hand in.
What's the real shot? I might zoom in on that. Put Frank next to your face.
Hey,
I set myself
Do it
up.
again.
Why you gonna do that?
Oh man.
Frank
It's
ass
really you.
nigga.
Oh, I'm
man.
about to head out.
Woo!
I think we're gonna end it.
Frank.
We're gonna end it there.
All right, I got a question. Let's keep it. It's been a lot of hip hop questions. You know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna say that
We're gonna
question.
end it here.
No, we're not. Frank, okay? You don't run this house.
Bro, it's gonna be
It's my house.
Go to 2 hours.
It's not. We had 135, and I still gotta edit out like 10 minutes.
Try to edit out like 20.
Right.
Yeah, the fuck.
So that's like a 110.
And then you have
You only have 135, bro. You still gotta get like. Who was 50 Cent bigger? Hey, I said no. Fuck that.
Was he bigger? What?
No. I ain't finished what I was about to say.
Look at that movie. I don't know.
You know something?
Make it personal. Make it more something they like. Make it personal.
All right.
What you want to hear?
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you something that I just thought of. I ain't just thinking about this, but it's something I wrote down. You know what one of my wishes is?
What?
I wish I was a pimp in the 70s. I grew up in that era. Because they was like, them suits. I wish I could talk a bitch out her drawers. I never did that.
I wish I was a drug dealer in those eras.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
real
don't think
was me.
that was like I was born in the 90s.
I don't either. I was born in 87. So I grew up in the 90s, but
Yeah, 89.
it's,
There was
I hear stories.
I noticed a lot of like
it's stories.
Oh, being a
crack going on.
pimp?
That's when the crack just started really
Yeah,
in the
crack,
street
yeah.
and all that.
I mean, I would sniff a line if I had to do something. I think it's a pressure thing.
You'll sniff the line.
Yeah, I think I sniff a line.
What? I ain't really smoking too much weed for real.
Oh, you smoking it? Oh, maybe not. Okay.
You know, I don't smoke anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's making me do so much weed. My weed just coming back. I wasn't off that shit.
But
You
yeah,
smoke
all right, well,
heavy, like every day?
Yeah. When the pandemic started, yeah. I wasn't smoking like that before. I wasn't smoking really at all. But then when the pandemic started, I started smoking every now and then, taking, full every now and then. And then it got to the point where as soon as I wake up, I'm smoking more than I'm eating. You know how that shit goes.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
so it gets more personal. Okay. What makes a woman happy in a relationship? What can a man do
Nothing.
that makes a woman
Not a
happy?
goddamn thing.
That's a
Because
good
we can do everything. And a bitch is still gonna be not calling anybody bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's still not gonna be happy.
See, I don't agree
You
with
can
him.
have $1 million home.
I don't
Everything
agree
you
with
want.
him. I don't agree with him.
Something makes you unhappy.
No.
No, but see, the thing is, I think that everybody be so caught up in shit being perfect. Like, things are
Nothing
not
will be
going
perfect.
to be perfect.
You gonna argue, you gonna disagree.
There's going to be all of that, but what determines what's going to last
It's working through
is what you really care about enough to get through certain shit. It's not about what you get, it's about what the fuck you can keep. So you can say all day, oh, I had that, yeah, I had a house, I had a machine, I had a wife, I had this,
it. What
but
you got now?
you don't got nothing now. So what did you do to keep that? So ultimately, it's not about, everything being perfect. For me, to make me happy, I need your loyalty. You gotta be solid. You gotta be solid, and you're not gonna be perfect, you know what I'm saying? But you have to be solid. Solid. Like, I look at, how I look at shit is more so like, me and my household, meaning relationships, it's a teammate type of thing.
That's
So
all we're
on a
doing.
team,
Yeah.
the goal is to what?
To win.
To win.
To win.
To win. So if we on the same team, you should be doing nothing to break me down. And I'm not saying that you're not gonna have arguments, you're not gonna say shit that you don't mean, you're not gonna be upset, you're not gonna do things
See,
that
but
are
when it
gonna
comes
be
to that,
hurtful. But
can you apologize for it? That's the most important
absolutely, but you have to do things, you know what I'm saying, that like we on the same team, so you have to be solid for me. You gotta be loyal. You know what I'm saying? People fuck up, I get that. You gotta be solid, you gotta be loyal. You gotta show me the same attention. You gotta give me what I'm giving you. And for me specifically, being that I know that I'm not a perfect person, regardless of
And nobody is.
I'm not perfect, but for me, I need a motherfucker that's gonna be like, listen, fuck all that attitude shit you talking about. Shut the fuck up and listen to me. And then just reassure me in what's going on, so to the point where it's like, all right, let me suck your toes.
I'm good.
Just know me.
Yeah,
Just
that was
know,
good.
like, learn who I am and then you see like, okay, she like, so let me just do that, because it's like a lot of times people be like, oh, I don't gotta explain.
You know what the problem is? When men, we catch on late. We
Y'all
don't understand it like
y'all are dumb as hell.
We are dumb.
Not all men.
No,
we're all men.
All
men, because you don't know. It's certain things that she wants done. Like you're not.
Y'all dumb.
AC, can you just agree? Be on the men's side for once.
Because we're
God
not stupid.
damn.
I know what I'll be doing.
Logic is different from being
about women.
Yo, AC. Logic is different from being dumb. We're dumb in certain ways to a woman. Like, yo, I tell you this, and you continue doing the same thing. That's different from being dumb.
Y'all dumb.
We're not talking about common sense, which sometimes you don't have. And that's it.
What I'm saying is this: if I'm being dumb, it's on purpose.
No.
Hey, see,
y'all
it's not like that,
bro. Genetically
dumb.
Give me a scenario, because this is what I'm trying to say.
I say this.
Y'all just dumb.
That's too simple for me to say that.
But it's not a bad thing. Y'all are just like, okay, so
I don't like being classified with other people, because like I tell every girl that I
you're perfect.
Listen, no, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect.
The fuck?
Nobody's perfect. What I'm saying is, I tell everybody in a relationship, I'm going to be me.
And that's dumb, because you're a man.
No.
Yeah. So I'm being me, and you can accept who I am.
But it's not a bad thing.
No,
I
get what you're
it's
saying.
Like to a woman, like y'all probably think we're dumb, right? Tell the truth.
A lot of times.
Y'all think we're dumb.
A lot of times.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
In certain situations.
Yes, in most situations, y'all think
yeah.
like she dumb as hell, and like y'all dumb as
You want to
hell.
eat that? I don't know.
But we don't be like, why you even put
But
us
you
on
hungry.
No.
But you're hungry.
No,
Why you can't tell me
matter of fact,
to eat?
no.
The thing is,
I take it back. No, you're not dumb.
Bamboo, Olive Garden, and Buffalo Wild Wings.
At the same
Say
time.
that.
At the same time.
They do, bro. They're yo, when a woman wants to eat, they want all that shit.
Well, hold on. They
So
only
why
want to
keep
taste some of
asking
it.
us?
No, they want a portion of that.
Yeah.
And
You
then
want the
why?
fries from there, the wings from there. You want the sauce from Buffalo
Yes.
Wild Wings. And
That's
the
why
oxtails from
they
Bad
can't make up their mind. They want a portion from all those spots.
But to y'all, that's dumb as hell.
Yeah.
Not really. I might be
Yes.
with you.
No,
I might be
that's
with
dumb
you.
for me.
Listen,
I might be with you.
so to
telling
males, from a female to a man, y'all dumb as hell.
No.
From a male to a female, we dumb as hell. So it's like, it's just different, and it's so crazy because Kevin Hart had said this on one of his like sitcoms. He was like, women, y'all will be so much better when y'all just understand that us men are like, he probably didn't say dumb as hell, but something close to that. Like, and you know, we fuck up and this, that, and third. And literally, and I've seen this years ago, and ever since then, bro, like, any little situation that comes my way, or like if I talk to my girlfriends or whatever, and I'm like giving them advice or whatever, I'm like, yo, they dumb as hell, and they cannot help that. Like, you will have the sweetest person in your life that you know is like this, like, he's just fucking stupid. And not stupid on the sense of fucking with multiple bitches on you, but just like his mindset. Cause like I sit back
told
and
him 16 times about leaving that toilet seat up because you fell in twice.
Listen, and my mindset will be like, I'll explain, like, we'll have conversations and I'll say, listen, when you did this is how it made me feel. He'll say, listen, when you did this time, like, and you know this shit. And fuck a female, like, just you as a person.
Okay.
You're
I agree.
dumb
I'm dumb as
as
hell.
hell.
Dumb as hell.
You can't help that
Yeah,
shit because you're a nigga and you just dumb as hell. So in your mind, it's like, damn, I know this gonna make her feel some type of way, and I don't want to make her feel some type of way, but
anyway.
I am who I am, which is a dumbass nigga.
But it's also,
So I'ma do this.
but it's also learning your woman's pet peeve. She might not like your clothes on the fucking floor. She might not like dishes in the sink.
That dumb
You
shit
know what I mean?
is nothing.
Yeah, that ain't about nothing.
That shit ain't nothing.
I watch dishes a
I'm
lot.
talking about
I'm just
regular
saying.
shit.
That kind of shit will get on your fucking mind. You get on your girl's nerve. You never fucking know.
One time I came out looking real good. I had a fresh new outfit on, and my girl rubbed some ash on my shirt instead of blowing it off. It pissed me off.
You wanted to punch the shit out of
Because I know she knows shit. Even my boy was like, you know you're not supposed to rub that. You're supposed to blow that off. I ain't trying to mess up my boy looking because he's looking real
Block
good.
this bitch is Scoochie.
I was mad. It just came out for an hour. It wasn't enough that you would notice, but I see it.
This the fact.
Every time I look down, like, she's mad I'm looking good. Fuck.
Why y'all think that?
Because it's the truth.
Yeah,
Females, I don't know.
Yo,
females that do
sometimes
that.
my girl come pick me up like after the pod sometimes, and I come out dressed different, and she be like, you looking nice. Thank you.
Don't want some shit. I'm not.
That
like,
don't sound like a compliment. The way she said it, it's like, who you
Like,
going
you
to see?
know,
Nobody. Bitch, about to go chill around a bunch of niggas. Like,
yeah,
I ain't
you
fucking
come
know.
out, my nigga coming out looking how you looking. I'm about to go upstairs, you feel me? And then go out and go have fun with your friends. So I can get mine off first.
she know she.
See,
See,
Yeah.
all right.
Just in case you cheat.
How many?
No, it ain't even that. It's just like, you know.
I got a question. Fuck all that. Have you ever had a nigga put you to sleep every time? Like his name in your phone would be NyQuil.
I mean,
Bitch, at NyQuil.
NyQuil guaranteed to give you Z's.
after I'm really, even as productive as I am, I'm really lazy.
Okay.
So
You're like
yeah,
what?
I want to go to sleep.
You're lazy after you get your
I'm talking about 3 in the afternoon.
I want to
He
go to
just
sleep.
put it on you real quick.
I want to go to bed.
But is it worth going to bed? What I'm saying is the guy that it's not even a thought in your head. You just doze off.
Yeah, I had to, absolutely.
Okay?
I want to go to sleep.
That's why my girl chased me with a knife. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But you should, like, it's
If he doesn't put you to sleep, is that a problem?
I think it's not about the dick, it's about you. Because you could have had a long day and the bitch done came and fucked you for 2 minutes and you tired. It's not that. I'm telling you.
Hold on.
I'm being
You
honest.
see the look?
And that's
I don't
not,
believe that shit.
and that's not, that,
So
and
you
that's
would be
not,
with a man that doesn't please you fully sexually.
you know, that's not
That's
what I'm
what I
saying. See, you took that wrong. See, you're a nigga. I mean, hell, I didn't say that.
Okay.
And you just said, I'm not dumb as hell.
That's what I said. I'm dumb as hell. I agree. I'm trying to fight it.
What I'm saying is, it's all on. Like you could be whatever with a person and like you doing all the work and be tired. It's
No,
like.
you've been together for 7 years.
Mhm.
Unless he takes a gas station sex pill. All he's giving you is 3 minutes.
I'm not. I feel like I'm gonna say this. I feel as though, and my sister used to tell me all the time, you can't expect a person to do what you're doing. And she wasn't even talking about in a relationship. She was really talking about in friendships, like when we were with other women. Like you are how you are. You can't expect for people to be as loyal or certain things like that. But then someone else made me realize, but why is it okay for them to get? Not saying you 100, even 80. Why is it okay for them to get 80 and you only get 60?
Nah, they get
So
100.
I'm saying that to
If
say.
he's busting a nut, that's 100.
No, and it wasn't even on that perspective. It's generally speaking. So on a relationship perspective, it's more so to say, I know for a fact who I'm with is gonna be pleased. I know that.
Yeah.
I'm not settling for, like, I'm not gonna be with somebody for X amount of years, married, and we're not, like, no, bro, you're gonna fucking please me how you're gonna be pleased. I'm not settling for that. So if I feel as though, after we do whatever we do and I'm not pleased or I'm not going to sleep or whatever case, like, that's not gonna work.
Right.
No, because you're gonna fucking go to sleep. You're gonna be pleased, and it's not because I'm 1,000 and I'm this big bad bitch. No, it's because I'm giving you this and I expect the same fucking thing. Like, period.
So that because a lot of girls,
Okay.
I've heard a lot of girls say that it's not about the dick, it's about
No,
person.
Back to what you were saying. Though.
In a person too.
We've been together for 10 years. Do you expect him to bust your ass all the time the same?
Motherfucking
You be hell of a motherfucking
No,
yeah.
it's not.
What
It's
you
And
mean?
yeah, nigga, that's a long time.
So what, you not attracted no more?
You're not
You're not
gonna get the same. You're gonna get it. I'm gonna still fuck
No,
you.
see, y'all guys
Don't
say y'all.
realize.
Don't say y'all.
Yeah, 'cause
Because
you-
10 years
y'all.
in,
10 years is a long time.
My
You're not
girl's
gonna
gonna
get that
still
same
be
passion and
satisfied.
No,
sex.
listen, y'all guys don't realize that it's not. It is. It's not saying that it's not. It's not saying that it's not about the sex, and it's not about that, because it definitely is. However, it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. So you could be together with a person for 10 years. Like, let's say, obviously, when you're younger, you could go a little longer. You're more spontaneous. You're stronger. You can pick a bitch up.
You
And
can
like,
do all kinds of
you can't do all of that, and that don't mean that because that has slimmed down. A bitch not going to have as much interest. But if you are really Like the intimacy is really what it is. You know what I'm saying? You could last for fucking 2 minutes versus you lasting for 15. And the whole 2 minutes, you making your woman feel like she the only girl in the room while you doing whatever you doing and you ain't even doing shit.
I'm gonna keep it real.
She fucking pleased
Because,
with
yeah,
that.
cause think about
but
it.
y'all dumb as hell.
I'ma
So
keep
y'all
it
don't
real.
know that.
I'm gonna keep it real.
You're
I'ma
smart.
keep it
You're
real.
fucking smart.
Listen to me.
She's smart, man.
I'm half
Like
Jamaican. My dad's Jamaican. I am nasty. In 10 years, I'm gonna still be nasty.
And you
I'm
it's
not.
Do you
I-
expect
no
your
way
girl
that
to be
I'm
with you for 10 years
Yes.
and still be that same freak that
She's
she
gonna
was?
be
You got her?
freakier.
She's not.
We've been together for 2 years and I just start sucking her toes, bro. I'm not gonna give you everything up front so that the interest stays. 2 more years, we're gonna introduce something else.
Not every sex
Never
life
will she
is
lick
gonna
my
be
ass
like
though.
that.
No,
I just want to
but-
put that out on there.
no,
Never will she lick my ass. She can't even smack my ass.
No, but
You know what happens in 10 years?
Like
we
like
together, I
time,
didn't say.
time is what it is. Regardless of your nationality, regardless of your sign,
No.
regardless of all of that,
That's
regardless
something.
of all of that, when you 50, you're not gonna be able to do some of the things you was able to
Do
do at
when you're
30.
30.
But if the intimacy is there, because people think intimacy is more sex, and it's not. It's not. So if the intimacy is there and you know what I'm saying, you making your woman feel the way that like you supposed to make your woman
It's
feel.
all about a back rub. It's all
It's-
about a feet massage.
it's
Even though
about
sex
everything.
lasted 37 seconds. You don't care.
I'm
Right.
more than 37 seconds, but
Right. I mean, but if we both 50 though, you gotta think, if we both 50, we ain't gonna be one to do it like that all the time. We old.
I don't really know about that either.
You know what I'm saying? I think I still would, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I can understand because girls always say like, oh, a dude think he freaky until you run into a freaky girl. I've met a lot of freaky girls until they ran into me. Now it's once or twice every week, or I might just sneak in 3 or 4 times if I'm
On some shit,
do
a
some
bitch
bullshit.
could be, for me, a person could be, cause I have seen freaky people, but if I'm not feeling like that, I don't give a fuck if you could swallow me whole and burp my wig out. I'm not feeling you like that. On some shit. So it really, to me, it's like, you really get freaky with a person that you really fucking with.
Yeah.
Like I fuck with you outside of what you got, outside of what you
For
can
how
give me,
long
outside
are
of
you always gonna be 100% freak with a nigga after you been with him for 8 years?
Every, that's
I
unlocked.
fuck what you get.
That's boss
fuck
level
with you.
freaky. That's unlocked.
And it gets freakier as
That's
the
it
years go
go.
on.
Yeah.
That's some
Yeah.
real shit. That's some real shit. Like you
It's
not about to.
it's inhibitions. Is it? You got walls built up in the beginning, so that the nigga don't think he might not think you so. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But as time goes on, that's
see,
when all
you see-
levels unlock.
You see what?
You can beat the game.
See what-
See what? 8 years is possible. Shouldn't be no. It shouldn't be nothing. Y'all should be doing every single thing. What's off limits? I've seen you naked for 8 years.
That's what fucked up with
I'm
some
saying,
men.
what's
I meant to
holding
have a
back?
freaky bitch, a good bitch with home with good pussy. But we just want to know if can she do the same thing. You know what I mean? That's what it comes
But see, that's when it comes to is you friends with your
on
girl.
immaturity or
How deep is y'all love? Because it might be fun, but is it worth giving up what you got already?
That be the thing too. That a lot of people, and it's like, I don't know. Like,
A lot of times it's not. It might look like
so
it's worth
deep with
it. But it's not.
loyalty. It's like it's crazy. Like bitch, yeah.
And my girl now, I love her to death, man. A lot of things be tempting, but I ain't met a girl like her yet. Like,
And even if you do, you probably can't even go, you feel me, without a little glove. That's all the difference.
mm-hmm.
But sometimes she be so bad, it's like, man, fuck
It
this.
do, it,
I'm playing.
like yo, on some shit, like I get that because I don't entertain niggas that have females, and obviously, you know, people would try to come on, and I know you gotta like. I'm not even, and I'm not saying that this person is worth, she's better than me, or like, I'm not worth that. I don't want you. So what you gonna do is come over here, we might have a good time. I don't want you, bro. You got a whole family at home. You got a whole good thing going on. Why would you fuck that up, you idiot? Like, that's how I come at them. Like, you stupid as hell. Like, you stupid. Like, why even mess that up for a pretty face that don't want you? We're not gonna have anything. There's no nothing, and you know that. You just want to be on some, oh, you look like this, let me, you feel me, when you got a whole whatever the fuck at home with your dumb ass.
Right.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
you know something too? Niggas fuck up because they think sometimes they gotta try to be in a relationship with a girl. Some girls might understand that you got a situation.
Some girls do.
They got a situation, and
I don't respect
some
that.
things is just.
I just want the girl that's playing the part.
I don't respect a girl that fucks with a nigga that knows he has a bitch. I don't respect it. I don't give a fuck. Say what you want to say. I don't respect the shit. I don't.
I feel that.
So you've never been a side piece?
I've never been a fucking side piece. And honestly speaking, when I was a young girl, I dealt with somebody for multiple years and found out he had a fucking girlfriend for multiple years, and I continued to deal with him. And it was so fucking hurtful, but I couldn't shake that shit. I was a fucking young girl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But as a grown ass woman, I ain't never did that shit. No. And I don't respect it. I don't respect it at all. I'm not gonna be nobody motherfucking side piece because at the end of the day, bitch, I'm number one. I'm not like backing down to no fucking woman that's not your daughter or your fucking mother. And those two women I don't gotta back down to because I accept them.
Yeah.
It is what it is, but no, I'm not being no motherfucking body side piece.
See, when I was single, I was side piece material.
You know.
God handled it a little better. I had no problem with it. It kind of gave me what I needed.
I have been single and dealt with single men that you know, like. I know bitch, if you're not my nigga, I know that, you probably are going on other dates and doing whatever it is you're doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Bitches and I'm single as well. I'm not out here fucking multiple men, but I'm a single woman. Yeah. But a man being in a relationship and I'm like, oh yeah, you got her, so I'm gonna just hit you no, that's not me, and I don't respect it at all.
See, I think I'm one of them people that don't know. I don't agree with the stigma of women could be whores. I feel that we all as consensual adults, and if you want to have sex with somebody, that's your choice. You know what I mean?
What makes a person a whore? A hoe?
Society. I'm not saying, society.
Oh.
How society look down on certain women if you deal with too many men or something.
I
never was that.
Not to judge a woman for what she does, but I'm like,
if I'm a whore, how can I look at, if I'm fucking multiple bitches and you fuck a couple niggas, how can I look down at you?
They say that this is the woman you love, right? And do you want to know a girl's body count?
Why would you ask that?
Well, she just
number one, she's not going to tell you the truth.
I love you so much, but I have fucking 30 guys.
I don't believe it, because if I tell you mine, you ain't going to believe it either.
Well, imagine her more than yours. Will you still love her for who she is?
Hers more than mine. She got it down.
But you love her, though.
I don't even know mine. That's the bad part about it. I don't know who counts.
She says... mine's probably a good $150, and yours 70.
150 and 70? What?
You listen to this guy if you want to.
Then fucking.
Oh, hers is 150? Oh,
hers is 70.
Oh, hers is 70?
She's a porn
It's not bad.
If I got 150,
as a 32-year-old woman.
I'm 70, bro. That's
number
bad.
one. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm never asking that because I don't want to know. And don't ask me. Huh?
30?
30 is disgusting.
As a man or woman?
I'm not gonna say this. I'm not gonna say this.
20.
As a man or woman?
A woman.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I was about to say.
I ain't doing 70. I'm just saying, it's if she has 70, she gotta be a porn star. And if she's a porn star and I'm taking that, I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be.
I'll fuck with you. 70? 70 is crazy.
That's 140 times your legs open because it's 2 legs.
You good at math.
Reflux don't count.
70?
Okay. But you wouldn't count that as a new body. So.
Nah, you don't.
Because I had a fuck buddy for 3 years and I don't count her as.
Yeah, that's one person. I'm talking about you say body count. That's people.
Yeah. I don't ask, number one.
I'm sick. I kind of want to know. Yo, would you? I mean.
Because you know why?
You
know why? Because if you ask, I give her a chance to ask, and I'm going to say I don't know, and that sounds worse than giving a number.
Yeah, you said I don't know.
I don't know. I really don't know. I remember girls sometimes out of nowhere.
Because women kind of
I smoked a lot of weed
Remember.
in my life too. Maybe that's a problem.
they remember that Jamal, they remember that Sean,
I remember the girl I lost my
they remember
virginity
that
to.
Malcolm.
I remember the girl I lost my virginity
Fuck
to.
with Jamal, Sean, or Malcolm.
I was just naming
Sean.
average black people names. But
He said a Malcolm.
Never had a Malcolm or Jamal.
okay,
I don't think I
Daquan.
ever had a Quana
Never.
No Quans ever.
or
Second. I never had a Daquan though.
girls be having weirder names than dudes. Nah, it's equal, but
Brenda,
Is the male and the female body one?
I don't think I had a
It's
Brenda.
just all one.
it's an old name.
Say that again over there?
Like I said,
Anonymous?
Mm.
Anonymous said you said something that was good. Say it again. Nah, fuck it.
I can say it.
Yeah.
I just said for a guy, if you're dealing with a girl that's bisexual, do y'all really just only asking about how many niggas did you
Yeah,
fuck?
it's really just
Or do
niggas.
guys and girls count? Because now bitch numbers really don't boost it. If you fuck with
Just
guys
guys.
and girls, you might
Yeah,
only
Just guys.
fuck with one like 5 guys, but you might hit 50 bitches. That's
Okay,
still
that's
50
cool.
coochies you licked.
but that's
That's still cool.
Still a different number. You kissing that girl.
I'm not a big kisser.
No.
I peck.
We said I back.
I like you to kiss you for real. Like, I don't
Yeah,
like
because
you to
it gets different. I'll talk that pussy, but I ain't gonna your mouth.
I ain't kissing nobody I don't like that. And I mean kissing, like
Yeah,
kissing.
tongue.
You know, like,
I kind of grew out of that as I got older. I don't know. It's kind of.
I gotta like you to really kiss you for real.
Stuck on my neck, bitch. No kiss me.
I ain't sucking a nigga neck neither if I don't
What?
like him.
That's my.
If I don't like you, I gotta like you, like.
See,
because-
okay, that's the thing. I'm not talking about just randoms. I'm talking about my girlfriends. These are the only people that I do stuff like that with. Randoms, they don't know what I like.
I really only been in
I like
2
him.
relationships my whole life. For real.
I've been in like 5. I'm a relationship person.
I've had. Me too, but
Yeah, I'm like
And I never get a break. If I break up with somebody, the last 2 people I broke up with, I said, okay, I'm gonna find somebody. It
You
always
ever
happens.
take a break to find yourself?
I can't. Somebody always wifing me, bro. I get wifed up.
and I mean, I only had 2 relationships, but I still like I've dealt with people, and it's like, you know, everybody. Oh, I wanna, you know, we could be like, no, I'm not about to just jump in a relationship to be like, oh, I got a boyfriend. Like, no,
yeah.
like pussy. I'm, you know, and the 2 relationships that I've been in was on some shit where I really thought it was maybe a little something that it more than what it was, or it was gonna be more than what it was. I won't say that because. It's nobody that I regretted being with. They all been real thorough ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? And just because it didn't work doesn't mean that they're not good people or I'm not a good person. You know, I'm still cool with everybody, every soul I ever dealt with. I'm not on bad terms with none of them.
I would say
That's what's up.
every girl that I've dealt with has, after we broke up, has tried to get back with me.
Same,
And I've told them no.
same,
Once we break up, it's over.
same.
And it's not, if I break up with you, that means nothing. Because I'm crazy. But if you break up with me, I'm done. I'm good.
Well, I have been broken up with, and I have broken up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying, a girl's the same. In a relationship, I feel like a girl has more say so than a man. So if you say you're not with me, I'm gonna give you some time. I'll give you like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe a month, depending on how much I love you. After you break up with me, but I could break up with you and we don't even leave the house. We never broke up. It was just words. But if you take the time to break up with me, like really break up with me,
Your belongings?
take your belongings and go. Don't come back. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't come back because I will not take you back. And a lot of girls found that out the hard way, but I will not.
Oh, I take your stuff and like dip out the crib and like.
I had to go put my stuff out and she thought I was gonna come back there. No. You put my stuff out? That's embarrassing. Number one, I wouldn't embarrass you like that.
Come on,
So-
on the sidewalk and
It
shit.
be deeper with y'all, man. Like y'all take things a little deeper, but she might have put your stuff out once, and you might have did major shit to that bitch the whole fucking relationship. She put your stuff out once, and it's like,
But yeah,
oh,
No, she kicked me out 3
this
times.
bitch ain't put like, bruh,
She
like
kicked me out
what's
3
going on?
times.
'Cause I ain't
it's
answered
how
the
you
phone
put
one
this stuff.
time.
It's how
Like,
you put this stuff out.
you
Was
did
it,
major shit.
do you put this stuff out neatly?
Major.
Or you threw it out.
Black
and it's
garbage
all
bag
over.
on the steps. No.
You know what I mean? It's stuff all over the place.
Also,
I mean, I was a piece of shit. So I had a girl come to her as a woman.
that's
And
as a woman,
relationship.
and that's what I'm saying. Ultimately, it just really
That was
all
just fucked
it
up.
really just all boils down to if she was just the love.
I was
But
young
people-
too, though.
People go through a lot of things, and if certain
Oh, yeah.
things is meant to be, it's
It's almost over. You know, I want to thank you for coming on. You gave us some insight
Yeah.
on women's thoughts. You know, relationships is deep and
I'm just scrolling. Have you seen me?
doing nothing.
No, man, nothing to my. Yeah, she was great.
You know what I mean?
I got to do for
Look
you.
at all this footage I have.
Frank,
Frank cut leather.
Listen,
anonymous over there.
anonymous, yo. Share this pod, man. Somebody have to tag you in it.
But yeah, go ahead and shout yourself out one more time. Tell them where they can, let them know where they can reach you.
Guys can reach me on Instagram at I am Voice Amira, Facebook Amira Woods, my business page Spicy Touch, everywhere. You know, come out support. Definitely get 10% off. The key word is what's on my brain. All that good shit. Support black business and black artists. Trenton, New Jersey. Voice Amira.
Alright, it's been another episode of What's on My Brain. I'm your host, AC Slater.
What it do is your boy comedian Wats.
And we thank you all for tuning in.
AKA Frank.
Frank!
Yo, fuck you or not.